Welcome to Frankie Live, the show where bold minds meet real talk. This isn't your average sports or news show. It's where we break down sports, culture, and controversy with facts, fire, and fearless honesty. Here, truth cuts through the noise and hype gets exposed. From football to track and field, from world issues to local debates, we ask the tough questions, speak without fear, and go deeper than the headlines. We don't follow the crowd, we set the trend. While others recycle the same tired takes, we bring fresh insight, unfiltered analysis, and bold perspectives. No echo chambers, no puppet talk, just real conversation for people who think for themselves. Listen with your brain, not just your ears. Think critically, question boldly, and speak freely. This is Frankie Live, where reason rules the mic and truth always win. Come on, let's get into it. Good evening, good evening. Let me know if you can hear me on YouTube land. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm getting some feedback here, it's not good. Renvo Baker, Mr. Ross, Drew Ross, Odell, how you doing, Odell? Ego. Thanks, Odell. Bless up, people. Bless up, bless up, bless up. This is the pregame show for the big match tomorrow. A lot to talk about. Bless up, Ricardo. Baggio. I like the name Baggio. Baggio remind me of big time footballer. A few things actually. We'll talk about the match for tomorrow. We'll talk about potential starting lineup. We'll talk about keys for Jamaica, areas of concern. Bless up real talk. I like the real talk name. But before I jump in there, I'll say a couple of things. One is this. To me, the mark of a very good coach or an excellent coach is to win, is to compete well or win games you're not supposed to win. Mainly win games you're not supposed to win. So, and Jamaica had a coach like that, you know. Even though we all differ on this coach, not everybody was consistent on the coach. Haugemson was that coach, you know. Haugemson was that coach. If you think about it, Haugemson beat Canada, a game we're not supposed to win. In fact, we're getting killed. He made a change and put Low at midfield, and Low decided to be a destroyer. Haugemson for Iceland in the Euros was what, 2016, 2018, beat England. Game he's not supposed to win. Haugemson spanked Portugal 2-0 more recently. Game he's not supposed to win. So maybe we did underappreciate Haugemson, to be honest. And frankly, he should have beat the US in the semifinal, the Nations League, apart from a Burke own goal, which was inadvertent, not Burke's fault. But again, we're US dominated, but still defensively hard to beat. So, well, it's for my sake of too. And let me just say this about that comment. Let me say about comment 0759. Let me say about comment, which is that was based on information I had at the time. Things have changed. Now I can't control the JFF and the decision making and how they perceive talent. I thought we're gonna get 5 players in because I wasn't totally comfortable with all the players that we have. That didn't materialize, so yes, I should be held accountable for my sayings about despite the coach, because you know from way back when I was in the coach's corner. But we still have an opportunity to do so. But I am not as confident as some people are. Because, and one of the reasons is because Curaçao has been playing well. And they also brought in Jordi Paulino, who plays for Dortmund, who played the last game against Bahamas, scored a very good goal and scored a penalty. So they have reinforced their team. And they also have their coach, who's back in Holland because his wife is gravely ill, who they need to play for. So while we may have Melissa as a motivator, they have their coach situation as a motivator. So both sides should be motivated. So I am not as confident as many of you are. I hear all this cool people say 5-4, we must win and it's easy and all sort of stuff. And I'm saying we have an okay team, but momentum is on their side. And we have to think about that. And it reminded me of Well, two things. One is the coach had a pregame press conference today, which I'm going to play. But before I do that, as many of you may know who follow football religiously, like I do, Nigeria lost yesterday to Congo. We're going to be in the playoffs. And the Nigerians have not taken it well, people. Because Nigeria is a country of what, 230 million people? They have not taken it well. They have not taken it well. So I'm going to play, I recorded a conversation on AFTV between the Nigerians who were in the house there watching the watch along. And I'm going to call them the English Jamaicans, because you know we have to put something before the name, who were there. But I'm going to play that video because I think it's interesting. And the reason why I'm doing this is that the same narrative that we hear, especially from people based locally in Jamaica, about European-based players or heritage players or whatever label we want to put on them, it's the same thing materializing now. Congo resorted over. If you believe that, I think Congo resorted to being very smart and not being beaten. And Nigeria had a lot of problems, right? Because they were thinking about boycotting or not playing games because they always have problems with their federation. It's like how Jamaica Federation used to be way back when. You remember 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, there were big issues with the federation. It's always about money, people. It's about money. As you come in, people, I have 62 people watching, 25 likes. Those numbers are really... I think the likes are hungry, people. Please feed them. Please feed the likes. But let me play the video. It's about 7 minutes long, but it's entertaining. At least for me, it's entertaining. But also, there's a lesson to be learned from it, which is sometimes you believe that things are isolated to you and may not. You're the only one in that situation. You realize, you know what? This is not unique or new. Other people are experiencing the same thing. And we've heard about this, but, you know, let me play this video. Enough said, people. Let me play the video. I thought it was really interesting. And then I'm going to give you some other comments. No, they don't have no, Nigeria have 230 million people. They should be in the World Cup. And they had an easy zone. Lesotho and Eritrea. Nigeria. They had Lesotho. They had a couple more teams. I think, was South Africa in their zone? They had a couple more teams in their zone. They should have done better. Zarif, I mean, have my ticket. Yes, good thing. I heard Grandstand is sold out. So that's a good thing. But let me play Stricto, people. Bear with me. I think it's worth listening to. And see if there's narrative in here that you've heard before. Yeah, that is true, actually. And they may not make this one coming up because they have been not good. They have struggled. And they have won World Cup, what, about 3 times, I think? So, yeah, that's another team that's not getting to the World Cup in a while. Their football has gone to the dogs, actually. But let's listen. Best of Tripoli. Let's listen.
In an important game where you need to put things in place because you know the importance of the game.
That shouldn't be happening now.
And this is just an excerpt from the conversation they were having. I just recorded the piece that I thought we should hear because I think it pertains to us in some respects, especially given tomorrow's game.
Man, that was ridiculous.
How dare we qualify by this route?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
No, we deserve it. We deserve it.
Minute.
Some players should never put on a Nigerian shirt.
No, you can't say that.
Don't tell me what I can't say. Don't tell me what I can't say. Some players should not put on a Nigerian shirt because they're not good enough. And that is why Nigeria's been failing for so long. Because some players can come and pay the money and they'll play. That needs to stop. You should be there on merit, not because...
Yeah, that was ridiculous. No.
So what he's saying, I'm going to have to stop a little bit while we go to... What he's saying is that, and we have heard about this for Nigeria, and we heard about this for Jamaica a long time ago, which is, he's saying certain Nigerian players, if they have resources, that means money, they can pay to get into the national team. That's been said. That's not only football in Nigeria, people. I had a friend who went to Nigeria, and you had to pay custom to go into the country and pay to come out. We're not talking about regular fees, we talk about put something on the table. But anyway, it's an interesting conversation.
We deserve it. We deserve it. Minute. Some players should never put on a Nigerian shirt.
No, you can't say that.
Don't tell me what I can't say. Don't tell me what I can't say. Some players should not put on a Nigerian shirt because they're not good enough. And that is why Nigeria's been failing for so long. Because some players can come and pay the money and they'll play. That needs to stop. You should be there on merit, not because you've got pounds in your pocket. You should be there on merit. Some players should not play for Nigeria. I'm sorry. There are players in in the country who are good and can play for the national team, but they don't get a look in. Because European players come and they can do backwards payments. No, wait. No. Enough is enough. This is why the country has not been progressing. A country of 230 million, you can't find 11 players that can at least go to a key World Cup. Don't tell me some players should not be there.
By the way, I had to try to cut out some very colorful language. I apologize if there's some gaps in there, but it's very colorful. Quite a bit throughout the video.
Oh, it's a shame that
don't tell me some players should not be fucking there. There.
Well, it's a shame that we missed Nigeria.
This guy plays for West Brom. Why is he playing for Nigeria? He's at West Brom. And I bet if I look now, he don't even start for West Brom.
I think he does.
I don't care what nobody says. The players that have who stand and have their head counted for Nigeria are the local players. Not these ones that are playing in Europe. It's the local players.
Yeah, but
Belgium, not Belgium. I don't want to hear it. It's the local players. All these guys have to do to play for Nigeria is have pounds in their pocket. I've had enough of it. That's why we're regressing. Pick players that want to play for passion and for country and for pride. I've had enough of this bullshit, bruv.
Stricto said before the game they weren't even singing a national anthem.
the Nigerian team.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He did say that.
He said they don't know.
They don't know it then.
So
how can they
some
sing
of
it then?
them.
They can't see it.
Say some of them. Well, some of them. But not all of them.
I'm going to go now, Laurie, but at least they're not going to have to worry about Trump next year.
Robbie, stop rubbing in. Stop.
Say what you want,
Stop
innit?
rubbing.
Say what you want. That's fine. You can say what he wants.
Hey,
That's talk from a loser.
But that's 2 World Cups on the spin now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You've done nothing. Jamaica have done nothing, so you can't speak.
I agree with what Strict
I agree with him as well, because we got the same problem.
By the way, people, you hear what he just said. Jamaica has done nothing because, you know, Robbie and his brother are both of Jamaican heritage and they support Jamaica. For some of you who like to beat the diaspora persons or individuals who are heritage, they don't play football, but they support the country. And you hear them, the Nigerians pushing back on them about them supporting Jamaica. They didn't say they support England and support Jamaica.
Problems with Jamaica.
Stricto's right, man. You know what I mean? When is a country as the amount of talent
Exactly.
that's in that country,
Yeah,
right? The way in which I've been to Nigeria, that's one of the most football-loving countries I've ever been to.
Yeah,
in my
massive,
life,
man, massive, yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? They should be walking their World Cup group. They should be walking.
They should be like England was. Yeah.
They should be. You know what I mean? There is no way a country like Nigeria should be in no playoffs.
Or like, doing like a Ghana, like we did.
Remember, they're only there because Eritrea pulled out of the thing in the first place.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just, nah, man.
It's disgraceful,
Even
really.
me, right? We might banter on that, but I wanted Nigeria.
I wanted them to go.
No.
I wanted them.
Yeah, on the
country
side,
like
because obviously
Nigeria.
you need a big country.
To represent Africa.
Country in Africa, they should be at the World
definitely,
Cup,
yeah.
right? And it's just not good enough. What I saw in that game, I was like, when are Nigeria going to start playing? When are we going to see something from them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Big up.
you can't just rely on Victor Osimhen. You know what I mean?
Big up all the other countries. Big up Congo. Big up all the countries that have qualified. I said from the beginning of the last game, I would support all the African countries. I'll put my support to them. But for me, I'm just disgusted by this same old rinse and repeat system that we've got going on in that country.
Yeah,
Robbie,
no.
you've been to Nigeria. I was in Nigeria with you. You saw how passionate these fans are. And I'm not saying they're more passionate. I'm not saying they're more passionate than any other country, but you saw how passionate these people are. Football is the ultimate escape from what is happening in that country. Football is the ultimate escape. Everyone there relies on the football. Without the football, some people don't have anything to smile and be happy about. We're not asking you to go and win the World Cup. All we're asking you to do is go there and compete. We're not asking you to just go there and compete and bring the vibes. I was there in 1996 when we won the Olympics. I saw the vibes there. The country changed. For a week, the country was unrecognizable. 1994 World Cup. I was there. I saw all of that. So I know what football means to Nigerian people. But you keep mismanaging talent. There's so many players, so many players, talented. But they will never see the green of the Super Eagles, bro. It infuriates me. You look at England. Look at the players. England don't care though. If you're playing well, you play. We're not asking you to go and win something. Just qualify for the damn World Cup. Look at the flipping group. Now we've been taught a lesson by South Africa and by South Africa, Benin, Lesotho. These guys are passionate about playing for their country. The right people, they pick the right people all the time. I have to sit there and watch fucking Ajayi play for Nigeria. Why? Why is he playing for Nigeria? He doesn't deserve to be there. If he can play for Nigeria, so can I. And I fucking mean that.
Well,
I think I put up the wrong tape.
That's what you call passion from. If the players showed as much passion there as what Stricto.
So I'm gonna take down Stricto. I thought I cut out all that cussing in there, but here's my point on that. There's a reason to bring it up. I think Philo said, "Cranky, at this point, you're bringing this stuff up before World Cup." There's a reason why I bring that up, Philo. I always have a reason for doing what I do, right? There are a couple of reasons. One is it shows the passion that some fans feel and the hurt they feel. I think that's more hurt than anything else when it comes to World Cup qualifiers. Secondly, there's more to this, people. I didn't play it because it was too much cussing. I cut out the cussing. I went through it today. I think I picked up the wrong video. There's two of them that I had. I picked up the wrong one, actually, because I know I cut out all the cussing. Because I don't want the cussing here for good reasons. That's why I stopped it, because there's too much cussing. There's about 6 or 7 cussing I picked up, so I must have missed these. But the reason why I do this is a couple of things. What I don't want, and what I fear is tomorrow, things doesn't go positive. This is what we have. The whole diaspora versus local. That's why I'm bringing it up, Philo. You may think it's not warranted, but I keep hearing it in different areas. I heard it today in a program. People talking about, and I actually jotted on what they said, actually, if I can find it. Because I think it's important. It doesn't go away. What did the person say? Because I know I wrote it down someplace. I can't find it, but I know I wrote it down. There was a person on a channel today said this. If the English players are not special, they should not be here. Want them. They have to be superior, but what he said, as they shouldn't come. And the host didn't say anything to push back on the narrative, which is about it's too much of them are come when I want them. And we can hide under a rock if we goddamn want to hide under a rock. I'm not hiding under a rock. It's a problem that we have to keep on addressing. We keep on addressing. Because some of you are going to say, well, this is before the eve of the game. You keep talking about that. Because here's what I fear. The coach plays players who are in heritage. We don't have success, and they get all the blame. Because if we win, they ain't get no credit. The only person who get credit are the locally based players. They ain't get no credit. And I hear people talking about, well, should we bring bottles to the game just because we don't win? What kind of uncivilized crap is that? You should go back to the bush and go live in the goddamn bush. You're going to bring bottles to the game so you can throw that at the coach if you don't win. At least the host did push back. You go back in the bush, man. Go back in your little corner that you goddamn live in. It's so annoying to hear that nonsense. You're going to throw a bottle at your coaching staff and your players because you lost the game? Like they're not going out there and don't feel the pressure and try to win? Maybe they're just not good enough. And you know what I'm about to come tell me something can't talk about it. I talk about it because it's there. I'm hearing it even today in a program. I heard a lot about it. And everybody talking about it. So don't come tell me what I should talk about. That's Gaia Yard. Don't come tell me that. Come on, I want to hear it. Want to hear me talk about it? Then Gaia Yard. May I tell you that right now. I'll talk about it. It's not the focus of this conversation. But when I heard Stricto talking, and he got more here, people, he's cussing too much to stop. He talked about European players. And it means heritage players, just like Jamaica heritage players. That's what he's talking about. Maybe it's in the back end of it, because I took it off because he had too much cussing. I thought I took all the cussing out. I was very disturbed about some of the things that he said. Very disturbed. Yes, you can be angry. You should be upset. Yes, you may think more local players from Nigeria should get opportunities. But the way he was talking about the Europe, as if these guys, and some of these guys are begged to be played, like Iwobi. They beg them to come play. Like Lookman, they beg them to come play. And when they come play, things don't go your way, you kill them. Well, you know what? Maybe they shouldn't come. Maybe they shouldn't go. They don't need to go to Nigeria. They make a lot of money in Europe. They went to do their best. It wasn't good enough. Congo was a better team. But they almost like get stoned. Right? They get killed. So I want us to consider this as we go to tomorrow, to be more civil in how we engage, to be more civil in how we communicate, to be more civil if we have to accept a decision that goes against us, we just got to accept it and move on with our lives. Stuff happens in life. You're not always going to be successful. So no one about it, we shouldn't talk about it because it's I heard it today. So you go tell the person who talk about it today, go talk to them, don't come talk to me. Me hear it on them program today. So you go talk to them, because I can't talk to them people, and me no want to come talk to them. I made a wrong man to come talk to me. I don't want to hear from money that. Go talk to them because they have a bigger platform than me. I mean, hear the man call me name today too. So I'm divisive. I'm not more divisive than him. Go talk to them people there, and they must spread the narrative. Don't come talk to me. Don't come listen to me. I tell you from now, I don't have the temperament for them thing there. I don't have the temperament for hypocrisy. I don't have the temperament for being disingenuous. I don't have the temperament for not being civil. So I'm done with that right now. I'm moving to the football. I played that for a reason. I thought about it today before I played it. Played for a reason. I'm saying Strichter shouldn't be upset, but the way he went about it, blaming the UN-based players, he didn't blame the local Nigerian players, or the players from Nigeria who went to play in Europe, He might talk with the man them who didn't ban on Nigeria, which I thought was really interesting. He now blame the Assimans them of the world. He might blame the other people them who come from Europe come play. Hey, they didn't select themselves. And I don't know about their situation with corruption, they set themselves. So we go to Jamaica now. And maybe what the coach should do is pick mainly local players on his team for the game tomorrow. So if they win, they're going to get the praise they deserve. And they're going to get the praise anyway if they win. And if we lose, then you know what? It'd be more acceptable. Because that's how we seem to live our lives. Very messed up. Now, the coach had a press conference today. So here's the press conference. Here's what he talked about. And I don't want anybody come tell me about, say, boy, Frankie nervous about the game and Frankie is concerned about us winning. If you're not, then you're just overconfident and arrogant. That's all. That's all. Because we haven't played any football. We struggle with BVI. We struggle with St. Vincent. We beat Guatemala home with the 7S players. We struggle in the Gold Cup. We're struggling. We struggled with Trinidad 2 games. We got beaten in Curaçao. We had fun against Bermuda. So, yes, I am concerned because I'm a very practical person. Here's the coach at his press conference with Dixon, actually, was there with him. I'm always trying to interpret the coach. Is he bringing a player who's going to be starting in the game when he had a press conference? I can't tell anymore because he bring Antonio. Antonio didn't play. But I'm always trying to anticipate where the coach is going. But here's the coach and Dixon at the press conference today before the game.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for being here. We have the pre-match press conference for Jamaica against Curaçao in the World Cup Qualifiers. We're joined with the head coach of the Jamaica senior men's national team, Coach Steve McClaren, alongside him, Reggae Boy Dixon. We'll now open the floor for questions from media. Please raise your hand, and once you're indicated, you can be able to pose your question either to Coach McClaren or to Kaim. Chris, you want to start us off?
Yeah, first question is for the coach. Coach McClaren, big match. Win and you go to the World Cup. Anything less than that, you go to the playoffs. How do you prepare the team mentally for this type of game, especially at the National Stadium?
It's many people have asked me, what about the last game? I said, I think for 16 months, it will always go down to the last game. And I said it at the beginning of the group stage, and so it is. And I think the best thing for us is that it's a win. It's a win. When you play for a draw or a win, you are a little bit in between. And I don't think we can be in between tomorrow. We have to be front foot aggressive and go for the win. That's our mentality. So that's what we'll go for. Kaim,
question for you as well. You're never the one to shy from the big moments, from Clarendon College up until now. How do you normally get yourself ready for these type of moments? Getting yourself in crucial spaces, scoring goals, maybe getting an assist. But how do you normally prepare yourself for moments like these?
Like usual, I always prepare myself, like do the right stuff, like on and off the pitch, and that's what matters most. Like on the day, like it will just happen naturally. Like you don't have to prepare for it. Like once you do the right thing on and off the pitch, then it just comes naturally.
Thanks, Chris. Go ahead.
Hello, you're coming from a 2-0 defeat from Curaçao. What did you learn from that game, and what are your tactics going to be concerning that loss?
Yeah, that was disappointing. We didn't start the game well, so we must start the game well tomorrow. That's a big lesson. and we had chances to win the game. When you look at the stats after the game, we had more chances on target, and we should have scored in that game. Had a goal disallowed for I don't know what, but so we knew we were in with a chance in that game. The start was poor, so we've got to start well tomorrow, and that's the message to the team, is to be front foot first 20 minutes, and the game is over 95 minutes. We know what we must do. There's no in between. We must win.
Ian?
Yes, coach. I noticed Kai is sitting beside you. I might assume that he will be on the starting lineup tomorrow.
We'll find out tomorrow, eh? But what I do know about Karim, when I first came, I seen some little bits of him. You know, this is one of the reasons why I love this job, is because I get to work with people like Karim. There's that smile, and there's that energy, and there's that enthusiasm, and that's what we've needed throughout. And I've been here 18 months, and he provides that. With his move to England, and to Charlton especially, who've looked after him, he's developed. You can see that. Look at, he didn't have a body 18 months ago. Now he's got a body, and he's a man, and that's good. He's playing at Crawley, and that's a tough division to play in. And you can see the benefits that he's had in his performances for Jamaica. So whether this man now, whether he starts or comes on, he is one of the most important players in the Jamaican team and squad, believe you me.
Thanks again, Wayne.
Yeah, coach, the 2-0 defeat in Bermuda, that 2-0 away defeat to Curaçao, you'd have taken notes at the end of the game as to what you did right, what you didn't do right, and what to correct it. The dynamics are different now, same team. Those notes you took then, would they apply to how you prepare the team for tomorrow, or because the dynamics have shifted, you've changed?
Yeah, obviously I think we had some issues in that game, but most definitely it's a different squad, will be a different team, but what we've got is a hell of a good squad. Everybody's available, everybody's fit, and we've got a good squad. So this game's over 95 minutes. Number one, we must start well, and number two, we must finish well. And that's the key to it. So what we learned from Curaçao was that they're a very good team. When you look at their performances in the Gold Cup, and they didn't go out of the group stage, their games were so close. They were drawing, they were losing games in the last minute. They deserve to collect more points in the Gold Cup. We've seen their quality in this World Cup qualifying group. And you know, when you beat a team, any team, 7-0, you've got to give them respect, which we really do. But it's up to us. It's up to us. It's up to the people of Jamaica. This is why we're doing it. A lot for selfish reasons, to want to do it for yourself, for your family. But when you've looked at the horrific scenes of the last 2 weeks, and we've been shown and told, and you know, the people on the island know it, they're very close. Us coming from the UK players and staff, you know, we have been told, we have been shown, we know the effects of what that hurricane has done for many, many people on the Jamaican island, and we want to do it for them. You know, that's a message from the team. That's not necessarily a message from me. We want to do it for them. We've had messages sent to us from people in the areas that have been hit, and you know, the message from them, at least for a week, give us a smile on our faces, that we can, that Jamaica, the Reggae Boys, can give us hope for the future. That's on everybody's shoulders, and especially the players who perform tomorrow night.
Laurie?
Hi Steve.
Hi.
You've been involved in some huge matches in your career, Nou Camp, England, FC 20, FA Cup final, Manchester United recently, that you left to come and be the Jamaica boss. What can you draw from those experiences, and if you're able to achieve this, how will this rank in your career?
I mean, this is why I took the job in the first place and left Manchester United to come here. I knew Jamaica from my work with FIFA. I knew the potential, and I knew that this was a great opportunity this year to qualify for the World Cup. So from day one for the last 18 months, that's been the focus. And I remember saying to the staff the first day, and I said it when the group stages were drawn, this will always come to the last day, always come to the last game. And yeah, you're absolutely right, the experience that I required. But you know, Curaçao have got exactly the same. We've got Big and we must say, you know, I hope he's had to go back home to I think his wife, who has fallen ill. So our prayers and our thoughts are also with fellow coaches, so Dick at this very time. But him and his staff, they're more experienced than me. And so this is a game of what happens on the field. Picking the right team, the people who can impact. The game's over 95 minutes, how you start, the middle, how you finish. And I think we've all got experience of that. It comes down to 11 players versus 11 players, always in the end. And a little bit of luck, and God willing, we get that luck, or we get that bounce of the ball, that decision that you need to win games. Hope everything comes and falls our way, and then we've got a chance. And we're at home, in front of our home fans, and if you'd have asked me 18 months ago, that's what will happen, and you'll work 18 months for it, I'd go, oh, can we jump to that quickly? Because the 18 months have been really hard. But all that hard work has been worth it to get to this point, and an opportunity, that's all it is, an opportunity to qualify. We must take it, grab it.
Thanks, Laurie. Brian?
Coach, you speak about picking the right team. Casey Palmer has been an integral player for us. Before he probably wouldn't have started, but you could recall it recently. What are the possibilities of him featuring?
Yeah, unfortunately we've got you know, the likes of Casey, who got injured, very influential in the last camp, especially against Bermuda. And you know, the club, Hull City, have allowed him to come over here and continue his rehab, so he's not fit enough to be available for the squad. It's the same with Leon Bailey. Suffered an injury just before coming to camp, and we've been in contact with him, and you know, it's another one of them where his club need him to rehab in Rome, and need him to have scans this week. You know, and we'd love to have Leon over here supporting the team. We'd love to have Mikel as well, I think, who also is trying to get over. Casey has come over. So all these people who have been on the journey from the first day, we all want to get together, because we know tomorrow is a huge night where we can make history.
Tyrone?
Coach, in our first game against Curaçao, we lost 2-0. You said in your press conference that the first goal, it's very difficult for us to get back from the first goal. So, if we go down, one goal, do you have a plan to respond to that?
Yeah, I think that's one of the key things that you talk to any coach in football. They don't just plan for the beginning, they plan for after 20 minutes, some adjustments they have to make, half time, substitutes in the second half, last 10 minutes of the game. They're the crucial elements. And you're absolutely right, experience tells us that detail is the key. So how we see out the game, how we start the game, how we impact the game, we have to plan that before we go on there. Eventualities like, unfortunately, losing Richard King against Trinidad very early upset some of them plans, and we had to adjust to that. But you know, it's always plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, all the way through to Z.
Jordan?
Coach, do you look back at the last game and think of that there may have been any mistakes in team selection? And how do you use whatever insight gleaned from that last game into bringing into this game as it relates to team selection, starting 11 specifically?
Yeah, look, you know, it was very difficult the last game, picking a team. And if you'd have said, and we said to the players, if you'd have said, okay, Shamar, you start, you know, and he picked up a yellow and he wasn't available this game, I think that would be, I'd look and go, well, that's a mistake or a bad decision. I wouldn't say a mistake because you make decisions and they're not really mistakes. They either work or they don't work. And so what we've got is, you know, Shamar is available, Ian Frey is available, Dexter is available, which is what we wanted for this game. And it really was a case of, you know, we were winning in Trinidad with 5 minutes to go. You know, we didn't defend or see out the game very well. We must plan for that tomorrow and make sure if we're in the same situation that we make the right decisions to make sure we see it through and win the game.
Donald?
Hey, what's the spirit like in the camp? How are the boys gelling ahead of this crucial game tomorrow?
Yeah, I think the motivation is there. One for the World Cup, two for the people of Jamaica who've suffered over the last 2 weeks in certain areas with the devastation of the hurricane. So the mood has been one of determination and focus, and know what they have to do, and just hope that we can execute that tomorrow.
All that said, like, the boys are locked in, the boys are focused, and that's what matters most. Like, we're not just doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for our diaspora and the people who have been hit in the West. Like, that's the people who are doing it for now, and that's what matters most. The boys are ready. Like, now is not the time to panic, and that's what matters most.
Thanks, Donald. Eddie?
Yes, morning. Eddie Vision TV. Question for Coach and Kaid. Tomorrow promises to be a very emotional night, very tough night. Balance would be important in terms of attack and defense. How do you guys manage, plan to manage all of that?
That's a good question, and you're absolutely right. The balance is key to it. The game is over 95 minutes, and we tend to plan with that. I think energy and attitude are important, not just at the beginning, but also towards the end. So we will plan for that, and the players are prepared for that. We've got a strong squad, we've got a good bench, and everybody is focused and ready to contribute and put what I would say the egos aside for one sole purpose of winning this game.
Everyone is ready. Like, the coach make the decision whether he starts or not. Like, he just has to be ready. That's what matters most. That's the balance of the team. Like, always be ready, even if it's 5 minutes, just ready to play.
Livingston?
Yes, coach. Similar about team selection. As I said, the last game, some of the team selection was a bit baffling to us, and even some of the changes, just like bringing Lee Henry in such a crucial game for his debut. We have seen even some of our top performers sideline for the main players, like MRI players, not really contributing in the last 6-7 games. Can we look forward to see what top performers coming out tomorrow night to ensure that all of the players that are out there are players who are performing for the national team in this latest game, so we can get a better chance at getting the future? That is my question.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. People are given opportunities to play and must perform, and the players know that. So that's the focus, that's the message, that we must be ready tomorrow, and we must play the game of our lives. This is it, game of our lives. Could change everybody's futures and change everybody's rest of their lives. So focus, be ready, and perform at your, bring your A game. That's all we ask, bring your A game. We said to every player, be ready, 8 o'clock, your A game. On the bench, be ready. When you come on, A game.
Just tell me about Curaçao, how you see them performing now, coach. Definitely a big obstacle. They are in a high, confidence is high. They beat us in the first game. How difficult to see a team of that confidence coming here tomorrow?
Yeah, it's very difficult. Very difficult. Watch them in the World Cup, and they've seemed to have developed and grown. They've, you know, I think one player is from the island, so they've recruited a lot from Europe, especially from Holland. and it's kind of galvanised the group. It's kind of give them a good spirit, and they're in good form. They're in momentum. They scored 7 goals against Bermuda. They'll come here with probably no fear. We have to play with no fear. We have to play with freedom, because that's how Jamaica plays best. And once we do that, it's going to be a tough game, and it's going to be decided by moments. And God willing, the moments they fall for us.
Yeah, Kaheem. Back in Curaçao, the players came into the press conference room and told their fans outside of the press conference room and in their press conference room that they're going to come to Jamaica and beat us in Jamaica. I want you to take that message back to the team. How do you feel about that message?
Well, they have the saying to say that the game doesn't play before, it played on the night. So let us see on Tuesday when it happens who will win. That's what matters most.
Finally, Coach, for you personally, just to dovetail on the question, you've had many big nights in your career. You're also famous for being sort of chill. It's a no drama kind of guy, which can be good and can be bad. But yeah, it can be bad. It can be bad because it could breed complacency. But how do you feel personally? You, Steve McClaren, how do you feel? Are you get edgy, you're nervous given the high stakes and the fact that it could have implications on your future as a national coach?
It's not about me tomorrow. It's about the team. And it's about why I came here 18 months ago was because I saw an opportunity and I knew Jamaica well. So it's just an opportunity to come here, and we knew World Cup qualification was the goal. What I've had in the meantime, then 18 months, is an unbelievable experience. And that's what I've gathered all the way through my career, is experiences, and good and bad, victories, losses, disappointments, ridicule. I wouldn't ever say complacency, because you want to come into our hotel and our meeting rooms, there's no complacency in there. We have to be calm, we have to be relaxed, and we have to do that. You make good decisions. But the 18 months I've had here, and knowing the Jamaica, it's been a fantastic experience. Personally, for me, the goal has always been World Cup qualification. But since coming on the island, the people I love, the man sat next to me now, he epitomises Jamaica, and this is why I'm here, because every day you wake up and you see this, and it energises you, and the enthusiasm of the players, whether they're local players or they're from the UK or from abroad, the buzz, the energy, the excitement has been brilliant. The experience of CONCACAF football has been unique for me, and I've had to learn lessons very quickly about CONCACAF football, because Caribbean football is different to Central America football, is different to North America football. So we've had different types of football in CONCACAF, which I've not experienced before. That has been fantastic experience and development for me. But the goal has been working with these players, working with the federation, trying to get everybody together. Along the way there'll be ups and downs, there'll be decisions, there'll be good, there'll be bad, they work, they don't work. What it's all worked towards is this one night, and I'm excited by it. I hope I'm a little nervous. I'd be very worried if I wasn't. And the anticipation of it, and the unpredictability, because we prepare very well, and we never prepare in a complacent way. We're always focused, we're always chilled. Jamaicans enjoy it, so we make them enjoy it, but we know on game day that focus has to be there, and that's what we aim for. 8 o'clock, staff, players, supporters, come here at 8 o'clock, be on time, sing the national anthem. Everywhere else we go every country, the crowd, the fans, we can hear the national anthem. We want that from our players, our staff, our supporters tomorrow. Every advantage that you can think of playing at home, we have to take advantage of that. If we do that, you know, we're a force to be reckoned with. Sticking together for 95 minutes will be key. Whatever happens, someone mentioned, we may concede a goal early. You know, we may go up, we may draw, we may be losing, we may be, you know, how many games we have won in the last 10 minutes because we stayed in games. We need all of that tomorrow. And again, God willing, everything drops our way and we win the game.
Thank you very much, everyone. Official training at 10 o'clock.
So that was Coach Steve McClaren, the press conference before tomorrow's game. Interesting conversation. And interesting questions, as always. Questions are always interesting. He got through the press conference. He's always smiling. I think Dixon did well, actually. I think Dixon, you know, when you're that young, even if you're a professional athlete, it can be challenging in a public forum to be put in a situation you're going to be asked questions that you may not anticipate and provide lucid, clear, articulate answers. So much kudos to Dixon. And if he plays tomorrow, I'm sure, as the coach alluded to, he will do his best. Hopefully his best is good enough. So tomorrow's game, which is gonna be really interesting. I think Curaçao is brimming with confidence. They must believe they haven't lost a game in the qualifier so far. They drew 2 with Trinidad. They beat us. Look, it's my view that Trinidad is very unlucky in this tournament, but sometimes you make your own luck. They didn't make their own luck. So what do I think are sort of keys for Jamaica? What are some of the key strengths? We're at home. And when you're at home, you got to take advantage of your home advantage, of your home situation, I should say. All right? If you're at home, you have to make sure being at home count. We have a very good goalkeeper. The distribution needs work, but he's a very good goalkeeper. He's done brilliantly in the past, and hopefully he may not be called upon tomorrow. We hope not, but if he is, I'm sure he'll deliver. We have dynamic wingers who can really create havoc if they play up to their potential. We have a good defense. As a team, defense is good. We've given up 3 goals in the qualifiers. We've given them a lot of chances, but like Trinidad, haven't converted them. So, you know, you can only go by what you have. We've given up 3 goals, less goals than Curaçao in the playoffs so far, even though they have scored more goals. So that are some of the strengths that we have. Now, what are some of the concerns? The coach alluded to this. We seem to be slow starters against Curaçao. We weren't in the game in the first 15 minutes. And, you know, we talked about exuberance and pressing and commitment and playing hard. I do think when you're at home, the 12th man will give you energy that you may not know that you possess. And therefore, I would expect that we come up with more zest, more fire, more commitment, but not overdo it. Because sometimes you're too enthusiastic, it can get you in trouble. We do make defensive errors. We made a couple against Curaçao in the first game. We made one against Trinidad the other day when we had 6 men in the box to defend. And part of defensive error is not just you didn't tackle the man or push him in the right place. The strategy against Trinidad in the last 6 minutes needed enhancement. I'm going to use euphemism because nobody pressured the man who drew about 15 meters to the ball before he made a pass into Levi Garcia. That shouldn't happen. And I think to me that was coaching blunder that allowed that to happen. Decision making when the game is on the line, we have to be better as a coaching staff because I'm not sure we were that good the last game or in other games, frankly. And then the midfield is a challenge. Now and I think Odell said this. I was extremely, extremely surprised that no one asked a question about the midfield. And part of that ties into the strategy you need to employ when you play against teams like Curaçao, whose midfield is decent. Right? And Curaçao just brought in this kid who scored 2 the last game from Dortmund when they're center forward at Dortmund. And Paulino, I think his name is, a very good player. Because I hear people complaining about, oh, too late to bring players. You know, people are bringing in reinforcement. But back to the midfield, whereby apart from Hayden, we haven't got much support in the midfield. Now, I'm very curious to see what the coach does tomorrow, because even a blind person can see that the midfield need enhancement. Now, we have gone back and forth about who should be there. We can only go with what we have right now. And the most significant decision that can be made tomorrow is in the middle of the park about who he starts. That's the most. It may come down to later on in the game, as the game go along, and the game may vacillate and things may change. But the most momentum will change throughout the game, as these things I'm going to do. The most important decision is who puts in the middle of the park. Because if he doesn't pick the right people in the middle of the park, we're going to struggle. And here's why people don't get people. Because, we keep bypassing the midfield, or they don't present themselves for the ball. The problem you have with this is not 1970s and 80s when in England, for example, they play long ball and can hit a ball 60 yards on a dime, man, bring it down and do something with it. We don't have those people in the defense, or to a lot of extent in the midfield, who can make 40-yard passes on a dime and it goes to your teammate. That doesn't happen. So whenever you make that long pass, it's 50-50. You turn the ball over. And believe it or not, possession in football is very important. People don't seem to realize that, because they even talk about, well, we won. If you won, therefore you play better. I don't even know what that means, people. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Not because you won mean you play better. You had the outcome that you wanted. Doesn't mean you play better. And I'm going to call it luck, but sometimes the ball doesn't roll a certain way. I'm very concerned about the midfield. I know people want to just hear positivity and we're going to win and beat the chest, but I'm a very practical person. I like to look at things deductively. And when I assess the team and the opponent, I want to walk away believing I have looked at every single detail and I'm comfortable, given all the factors. If things work out as they should, I'm going to come out on top. That's how I look about things. I was going to go with just enthusiasm and beat my chest and, yeah, we're going to win because we're Jamaica, we're in Jamaica. No, I mean, some people operate that way and it gives them comfort. I am much more practical when I look at these things. And my hope is that tomorrow he takes some risk in the midfield and don't play the midfield he played against Trinidad. I'm sorry. That midfield doesn't do it. That midfield doesn't do it. Now, I've thought about, should he go radical tomorrow? Should he go 3 at the back and do 4 across? So there's more in the midfield. And then I said, well, they are not used to that formation. Will that really work? I don't think it probably will. I mean, they have Rico Henry, who's here, was played that role for Brentford. Pinnock has played in 3 at the back on the left side, but Pinnock is slower than he used to be honest, and you need some recovery over there. So I think he'd go for normal 4-3-3. So if you go 4-3-3, who will he play? So we'll go through the potential team that may go out there. But I am concerned about the midfield. And frankly, I'm going to be honest, guys, at this point, I mean, it's a little bit late, but we shouldn't be in this situation. We shouldn't be. Because everybody's doing recruiting and bringing in players, and we should have done the same. And it's water under the bridge, because tomorrow is the game, and who's there is there. And I was extremely disappointed here that Palmer can't play, because I saw Palmer in training, at least I wouldn't say in training. I saw him with the players there walk into the middle of the park, the field. And I thought, okay, he's here. And now here the coach says, you know what? Because he wants to support his team, he came to the game, right? He wants the team to win. He wants to support the team. And people, let me just say this. I am not looking at no playoff. I don't want to know what playoff iterations entail. I don't want to know what playoff permutations entail. I don't care about no damn playoffs. I am not doing the playoff thing. I don't know what the playoff numbers are. I don't want to care what the playoff numbers are. There's a reason. There's main reason for that, which is we have a chance to go to the World Cup now. To me, it's do or die tomorrow. Not no playoff nonsense. Because the playoffs means that we'd have to play 2 games, not 1 game. Because we won't have the ranking of some of these other teams who will be in the playoffs. And he may run into a team like, I don't know, could be running to Congo or whatever it is. I think the playoffs is a crapshoot. I don't want to do the playoff thing. We have a chance to beat a team in Curaçao that is a good team. I'm not going to disrespect them. I hear people saying they're not a good team. They're getting better and they're getting better players. But I do think if we pick the right team and play up to our potential, we can win the game. We can win the game. When we played them at their house, I thought they were good in the midfield for most of the first half. I thought in the second half, they were woeful defensively. We walked through them a few times, which we don't do with anybody else. And yet, we were better against them than we... Think about this, people. We played Trinidad 2 games. I don't recall us creating any chance against Trinidad except for the one time Cephas got that breakaway. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. We scored 2 against Trinidad at home. One was a header by Greg Lee, which the defender hesitated. One was a Russell. I think Russell scored from, was it a pass from Dixon, whatever it was? But it's not like we created chance against Trinidad. We did in the 2 games. But against this team, we created 5 chances that counted. King missed a header. King scored a goal, which just stood. Anderson missed a header. I remember Nicholson missed one at the near post at Cephas cross. I think I counted 5 big chances in that game. So I do think that given that situation, and if things work out and we're at home, even though at home the office hasn't been the same office as it was in the past, that we can score against this team. Now, can we defend against them? That's the big question for me. Can we defend against them? And to me, that means no Russell in the midfield. I know people keep talking about Russell can get in the box and Russell can score. People, please think about this. My midfield is the most important part of my team. I look at my goalkeeper, my center forward. That's the most important part of my team. Even though in Jamaica team, it seems to be the left winger. There is no way I'm going to carry anybody in the midfield, especially when the opposition have a good midfield. As you saw against Trinidad, I'm not carrying anybody in midfield. I need legs. I need physicality. I need exuberance. I need people running. I need people with some skill. I am not playing certain players in my midfield. That's not happening. And we have 3 midfielders. One has played really well since he joined us. I think maybe his first game wasn't that great, but since then, Hayden has been a very good player, has joined us. The rest of the midfield has been working out. As such, I don't think that both of them should play. And I hear this Russell thing about scoring goal. I don't want my midfielder to be a liability. And this is not being negative, but we're talking about picking the team, right? So here's the people we normally do. Pick your team for me. And people, as you hear, hit the like button. Pick a team for me, people. I'm going to pick mine. Pick a team for me. Like I have mine here already. I want to hear what your team is, people. I'm very curious. I'm not carrying anybody in the midfield. You win and lose game in the midfield. By the way, I just dropped some link there. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel or to my website, please do so. I am not carrying anybody in my midfield, people. I'm sorry, I can't. It's too big a game. It's too important a game. So let me see what your team entails, people. Put your 11 up and I'll put it up on the screen. And I'll get people to vote on your team as we normally do. And hit the link and subscribe while you're doing all of this. I do think tomorrow, though, in terms of how we should play, we have to start off quicker than we have normally in the past. We have to change the midfield to play better. And the front 3 has to be clinical, I should say. Sorry. Very clinical. And we have to be defensively compact. Very compact. Now, part of the problem we have no idea who's healthy. The link for the website is there. I dropped it already. Let me drop these things again. The last one is the link for the website. It says ssnlive.com. That's the website. And I haven't been writing a lot of articles of late because I'm too busy with football, but I'm going to start writing again day after tomorrow. I just dropped it again. So both my channels and the website, I just dropped. But anyway, I do think if we can isolate Cephas on the left, we should try to do so. We also need Cephas to play some 1-2. We need Cephas to play some 1-2, people, because that's the best way to break down defender. So Odell says Blake, Pinnock. Let's assume King can play. I don't know if he can or not. I haven't heard. You guys know if we have anything on King? The coach mentioned King being hurt, but all right, we'll go with the team for now and say King can play. We say King low because if King can't play, it's going to be low. So Blake, Pinnock, King, Rico, Lemby, Hayden, Bobby, Campbell, Cephas, Gray, Bowser. I assume, Odell, you have ingrained the 10 based on what you have here. Is that right, Odell? Say yeah or nay. No, we're not just saying that Owen, but we have to isolate him to get him wide because he's not in the game a lot of times. People don't realize that. The last game, he had 24 touches. He made 5 passes. And I know he gets all the kudos and all the praise, and you can't say anything because then you're a bad mind, Cephas. But he made 3 passes. He had 3 successful passes. Let me see if you can see what 3 look like. He made 5 passes the last game out of 24 touches, and he had 3 successful completion in 67 minutes. I rest my case. We need him to get more touches. We need to get more isolation. We need whoever's playing right, whether that's Gray, Campbell, Whisper, or Dixon. They need to get in the game. And here's going back to the problem, people. They can go take the ball from the defense. Blake is not good with his feet, so he keeps hitting long to anybody. He's poor with his feet. And then we go to the defense. King is a very good passer, but he keeps going long. I don't know if that's strategy or not. And Pinnock can kick the ball long, but most of the long come from the right side of the field. And then the person on the right doesn't have help from the midfield. So therefore, last game, Holgate had what? 29 turnovers? 29. He had most touches, but 29 is a ton, people. So Lembakisa was there. I think Lembakisa is a better attacking person than player than Holgate. And he'll get down the wing, but then we need cover for him. Whether it's Hayden or someone else covering when he goes, and he needs help on the right side. I think Campbell was very good the last time he came on for Cephas the last game, actually, but he doesn't get any kudos because he didn't score. Trinidad right back, locked down Cephas. Yeah, no, he's a good player. Yeah. Part of it is not that Cephas get locked down enough. I think Cephas had 1 of 4 successful dribble. I think the stats were wrong on Sofa's score about the number. He had, I think he said was 0 of 3. Yeah, there were 1 off someplace. Yeah, can't deny that. Cephas caused us to rely on Raw. Yeah. Me not trust Campbell in the pass inside the 18. He does, but he has been doing it well. And the last game, people, that Rico Henry had a chance to cross the ball to Whisper, right? And he chose to shoot instead. At this level, Rico has to make a better decision. If you put at a far post, Whisper had a chance to tap in. He didn't do that. Yeah, well, you know what? He scored last game, so he's going to get the kudos. But look, we have to use everybody that we have. And also, this is going to be important. I think Nicholson going to be the key, actually, in terms of players up front. Because what I like about Shamar nowadays is, first of all, he's being much more of a leader. And second of all, his hold-up play is decent, and he's very physical. Let's hope he doesn't get over-enthusiastic. So I think Shamar would add a lot of value tomorrow. But he has to put away his chances when he gets them. Trinidad right back is quality. Yeah, the time Cephas didn't score against him. People don't realize that. Cephas scored against the center half. It had nothing to do with the right back. You hear people talking about how he burned the right back all game. I don't know what game they were watching. He was 1 of 4 successful dribble, and this one he scored on wasn't about Cephas. But what we haven't done really well, and people, I keep saying, it goes back to the midfield people. When Katamarti played, he got no service. When Burrell played, he got no service. I think Gray had 14. Gray touched the ball about, what he touched about 17 points. Gray had a lot of passes. They just weren't dangerous positions. And that's the thing, people. You have to put yourself in a position where you can be dangerous. The midfield is a problem. The midfield has to be better tomorrow. We need to make changes in the midfield. How many people talk about Russell has to play? No, he doesn't. Russell's best position right now, I don't want to knock any player on the team, is right beside the coach. That's his best position. Right beside the coach. Joe Donner said, good night, Frankie. The players is not our problem. The problem is our coach and his coaching staff to start the right players and how to manage the game and how to put players on. Yeah, I think his game management last time wasn't great. I hear people pushing back on me about who came on for. Hey, Alex, good night. Bless up, Alex.
Good night, Frankie. I'm telling you right now, Frankie, I'm from the get-go. I'm nervous. I don't know about
I think you should drink some ice water and some rum and go to bed.
I should drink a buckle. I have a buckle of Hennessy here, I think I should take a shot. I'm honestly to die. I should definitely take a shot, Frankie. Because I'm nervous. I don't know how you guys are not nervous, Frankie. But I'm nervous.
You know, people. I was talking to my nephew about this today. When I used to play, well, I wasn't a good football. I must say that. But I used to play like big games, and when I say being corporate, doing presentations to like boards with all the senior executive, like presidents of the company, and the Fortune 100 companies, my stomach used to bother me. But you know what's very funny? When I get into the environment, I feel no pressure. When I'm doing the presentation or I'm playing, I don't feel any pressure. You become part of that environment, right? So what you should do then is basically say, you know what? We're gonna win. I'm comfortable and you'll be good.
So you're not afraid. You think we're gonna win tomorrow? Let's be honest.
I think it's gonna be a tough game, but I do think we have a good chance to win.
You have a good chance. You're not gonna say we're gonna win. You have a good chance to win.
We have a good chance to win. Yes, we're at home. We played this team before. They have vulnerability in the defense. They have gotten better with some better people. But we should go in very confident that we can win if we play up to our potential.
So
I don't think we have played up to our potential in the last 10 games.
How the coach, how the players are so confident about tomorrow. I see Whisper come out online and say we're going to World Cup. They're confident. Why is they so confident? Is that something?
So why do you want to come and say we're not going to the World Cup? We are nervous.
No, I'm nervous, Cranky. I don't want to go to the playoff. Do you see how Congo playing? We can't play Congo, Cranky. I'm telling you from right now. We're gonna get boxed up by Congo if we're going to.
I just said I don't want to go to any playoffs.
Exactly. So I'm saying tomorrow, Cranky. So if you think Curaçao sit back,
if we go to playoffs, we're gonna have a better team, though.
We're gonna have a better team.
Yeah.
Cranky, we're not talking about no playoff. We don't want to go to no playoff, Cranky.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. We're not talking playoff. I just said earlier, I'm not talking about playoff. We're not doing playoffs. I don't want to hear nothing about no playoffs. If we go to playoffs, we're going to be a better team, but we're not going to do no playoffs.
You know, so St. Thomas come from Cranky. Remember the link with the Guzman up there? I hear man saying
that thing don't work. That doesn't work.
Like the Congo, when I go in Nigeria, coach say the Congo guys working voodoo.
Yeah, because Nigeria made some horrible decisions in that game, and coaching can. Here, Joe Donald just said this. Coaching can cost you the game. You got to pick the right team, and you got to make the right substitution at the right time.
Jungle Jesus.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but do you want that to happen, Cranky, or not?
I want him to pick the best team that give him best chance to win. I don't care where the players are from. But I do think he may pick that front line like he had in the Bermuda game.
I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm not gonna watch that game tomorrow. Honestly, the guy, I'll probably rewatch it because the nerves was gonna in my body like that. I'm gonna be on edge. If we're comfortable up like 2-0, then I click on the thing and watch the game, Cranky. But I can't watch it, Cranky. Honestly, God.
I'll be here. You can listen to me. You have to watch it.
Yeah, I'll probably listen to you.
I'm gonna do a watch along tomorrow.
Yeah, put my earpods in my ears and then I'll listen to you. But like, no, Cranky, like it's so nerve-wracking. But
so if you're nervous, then the player should be nervous. But I would think when you go into the circle and you're playing football, it's just a game. Your game is important, but you just play as if you know what you play to your best, your potential, play to your ability. That's all.
Yeah, but like last time we get like five clear-cut chance, we missed them.
No, we scored one. We just didn't get it. We scored one. We didn't get
it. Yeah. And then we could have scored more. Seafast kick it on the keeper. There's multiple chances to get in the game, Cranky.
Yeah, but Trinidad got a lot of chance against us, dude. They didn't put any away. So chances are part of football. You have to convert. You have to convert.
Do you think we can convert though, Cranky?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna have a player who's gonna surprise us tomorrow.
I think Trinidad is a more tougher team than this Curaçao team. Do you agree? I know.
Yeah. I think Trinidad has been the best team in his zone. They have nothing to show for it. They're home, but I hear people say Trinidad wasn't good and terrible and they get knocked out. I watch all the games. I don't think so. I think Trinidad to me is unfortunate to be going home, but that's how the ball bounces.
So we coming in National Stadium, the 12th man. They gotta be loud tomorrow.
Look, I got the sense that
and we need VAR to be on our side tomorrow too, Cranky. VAR, we need that to be on our side tomorrow.
You want everybody on our side?
Cranky. Yeah, everybody.
It's to start prayer.
No, I'm gonna pray tonight, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna pray tonight. That's a guy. This guy.
So why should God make you win and not make Curaçao win?
Cranky, we deserve this, Cranky. Look how long we're going to go and World Cup, Cranky. Look at me in my lifetime and say, yes, my country going World Cup. God, just make it happen. This will open the doors for a lot of kids in Jamaica that need the opportunity, Cranky. They need the opportunity. This will put enough eyes on the island, like a lot of talents who will go overseas. That's why I want Cranky. It's not that I want, come from England. I want the kids in Jamaica to get the opportunity, Cranky. This will allow them to get the opportunity. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Let's be honest, Cranky. We need more Dixons. We need more Whisper. We need more to go overseas and develop and can help the national team. And recruit it.
No, that's what the people. No, that's the people in Jamaica who manage the football. I mean, the football. That's their job. Develop the kids. You gotta do with this game and World Cup qualifiers.
No. I'm just. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm saying though, Cranky, would be help because you could be like boots thing, build a better academy, have a grassroots program, help the grassroots program, pump back money into it, and all those debt that you say you're owed, you can pay off all those debts and actually run the football so you don't have no debt. You have cash flow income coming back into the federation. So those are the things that we're talking about, Cranky. I want us to win tomorrow, Cranky.
But look, everybody wants to win. The JFF wants to win as much as anybody else. The players want to win. We want them to win. So does Curaçao. Right? Everybody wants to win. Everybody believes he's going to do monumental things for them. What we need to go do is be composed, go out, be strategic, execute, and hopefully it works in our favor.
Yeah, Cranky. Most definitely.
All right, sir.
All right, Cranky.
Right,
be what's up.
Yeah, man, bless up. I was Alex, people, down there in Florida in the nice sunshine, nervous as heck. Time we talk to Alex in nervous. Stop nervous, Alex. Players are going to go out and get the best effort. Let's hope the efforts are good enough. We have good players, but we haven't played well as a team. And as such, it's important for the coach to realize who is on form and who is not on form. Come people, pick more teams. I don't see enough teams being picked here. Right? We really need for the coach to pick the right team, given facts and circumstances. Sometimes the coach may pick a player which people don't agree with, but it's based on the opposition, right? Whether the player give them more defensive support than another player who may be more offensive, even though you would need to win the game. Because sometimes the mistake coaches make is that they go so offensive and neglect the defense, and by the time they look around, they're down 1-0 and they're scrambling because then they got to score 2. Right? You got to be solid defensively first. You only need to score 1, people. Even though you prefer to score 2 because we scored 1 against Trinidad. You only need to score 1 and defend the 1. Or score 2. To me, 2 love is the worst than 1 love. And people may say that's strange because I think 2 love give you complacency. And you always get in trouble all the time with 2 love. Even though against Trinidad, I just think it was bad coaching decision why we lost that game. People say we'll draw. No, we lost because right now we have to win. If we win the game, we only have to draw tomorrow. And then people will be much more confident. But that would probably give you some complacency. Now we feel the pressure of going out and winning. Right? Now I feel the pressure of going out to win. So, yeah. I do think that tomorrow the team will give the best of themselves. And think about it, people, because sometimes people curse the players and blame the players. Sometimes they're doing their best, it's just not good enough. And another thing, too, about this is this. Every player in that squad wants to go to the World Cup. Now, some of them probably won't get there, even if they win tomorrow. We win tomorrow. But every player is playing for their own future along with that of the country. And they want to give their best. What I would hope tomorrow, regardless of the outcome, is that we support the team and the players. We can whine all we want and complain all we want. No, the coach says Palmer will not be in the squad, actually. That's what the coach says. So hopefully he was telling the truth. I'm just saying, hopefully we got this. Hopefully, I honestly believe we got this at home. One of the biggest match ever. Country needs them more than. So we're conflating the country's need with outcome. I love how we do this. Because we need to win, we're going to win. I don't know about that. I think Curaçao, this is just as important for them to win. Right? So I do think it's important to win. But I actually believe if he picks the right team. So people, what's your team? You know what? I'm going to put up players on the list. I'm going to put up players on the screen. And you can tell me. I don't have a team yet. Let me try to write up my team, people. While I'm doing that, you can subscribe to my channels and to my website. I'm gonna drop it in the link. I should have pinned it, but I didn't. Let me. I thought the fan base stated that these teams are minnows. Why are we nervous? It shows our fan base has illusion and conflicting. Now our fan base is overly optimistic and confident. Good night.
Hey, good night. How are you doing, Frankie?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm good, man. So the starting level we're gonna pick for tomorrow.
Okay. What am I talking to?
David from New York. Man.
All right, David from Oliak.
New York.
Oliak. we call it Oliak, David. I call it New York. So David, do you think New York? David, you're the Oliak comment yet? I don't understand you, David.
No, yeah, man, I comment sometime, man. But my start, but I always a call in and we talk about football and thing. But my start, I mean, remember the time the other game, Trinidad game, me pick my starting level. I said me had the first one, pick starting level. We always pick my starting level, man. But
Okay.
But the coach ever go against him, because I'm unpredictable, you know.
Is he unpredictable or you unpredictable? Which one?
I'm unpredictable, man. But I started level the way you get Trinidad.
No. And use a starting level that people we keep saying this 101 times. We're not gonna beat him for
Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Based on the yellow cards.
Yeah. But people not agree with him, but it's a different opinion, right? So all right, David. Wait on David. Let me write it up. Hold up. Put it up. Put up this first. Before you start that, David. Hold up. Go on. Tell me your starting level.
All right. So Blake can have a goal, which is very obvious. Then round the back, Ethan Pinnock.
Right.
And Damian Rowe, depending on how him stay with the injury from Trinidad game. Then I put Greg Lee at left back. And I put Ian Frey at right back.
Whoa, back up. So Ian Frey, not Holgate. And not Lemba Kisa.
No, man.
All right, go on.
And then I play on the right side, I use Whisper. And on the left side, CFAS.
Yeah.
The number 10, I use Demar Gray.
Okay.
I use the two pivoting stadium, Bobby Reed and Isaac Aiden. And then I use Bowser up front.
Okay. So this is your team.
Yes. That my team can.
So David's team is Blake in goal, Ian Frey at right back, Damian Lowe center back, Ethan Pinnock center half along with Damian, Greg Lee left back. In the middle, in the CDM, he has Hayden, Bobby Reed, and Gray. I need a comma after Gray. 1 second. And Gray in the 10. And then he has Whisper, Cephas, and Nicholas up front. People rate this team. That's not a bad team at all. Rate this team, people.
Yeah, so
give me a score on this team, people.
Come on, 11, Frankie. So, well, you see, we just want Jamaica, full attack. Every 50-50 ball, everything, You just have to say this game is depending on you. It's like your life is on the line. You have to just go out there, attack. You understand?
So what if you attack and you get clapped and you
understand?
What if you attack and you get hurt because you attack too much? Think about the defense part.
Yeah, but we have defensive people in there. That's why I put the tools CDM and Bobby Reed can give a more defensive game than attack.
So let me put back up the team. So you're saying I saw. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I put Damian Lowe around for rough up the thing. And, and Ethan Pinnock to stabilize the thing. Greg Lee, he more used to conquer cup, so I'm going to put Greg Lee there and Greg Lee give you a good defensive game more than more offensive game. So we have more defensive running for backup, but I go a more technical attacking formation.
It's very attacking. So how you going to play this now? Because you have 4 attackers who don't play defense. So then,
but we have the defensive man them around there for
and
them man there for run back to. Cause CFAS, to be honest, even though people are bashing, CFAS actually run back. You understand? And Whisper after run, I see Whisper run back. So the wing backs, everybody has to do them work. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Ian Freeze is a dynamic player. He will be offensive and defensive.
Okay. No, it's not a bad team. It's not a bad team. I see Foreign Spider gave you 10. Let me see what other score I see you get. People get rated thing, no people. Jack Drummond says 7. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bless David.
That's my team, and that's my level. All right.
All right, David. Thanks.
I'm gonna go and watch your show. All right.
Cool. So Jack Drummond says 7. I prefer King passing over low, Henderson for Bobby, and Cam for Whisper. But we gotta think about this. I'm not sure if King can play Jack Drummond. Anderson for Bobby, not a bad call. Cam for Whisper, much more complete player. Zebev says no way you can. Says CFA strap back. UMP Gamer says give that 10. Odell says 6. Odell, if you give less than 7 people, you have to explain why. So if you give less than 7, you got to put the number and explain your rationale. Just like how Jack Drummond says who he wants to add in, explain why. Good night.
Frankie, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Who's this?
Blue Mountain. Blue
Mountain. Good night, Blue Mountain. You know, feel right on the number.
Frankie, do me a favor, because a little tired and a little juice, you know. Can you put up the players and a little juice, you know, because tomorrow game has stressed me out. You know.
What I mean, you mean to pick the team you want the players them?
Yeah, man, throw up the players them.
All right, I've got to find it. Hold up. I can't tell you them, but me say me can't find it.
No, man, put it by screen, man.
I've got to find it. You have a copy, but I'll find it. Go pull it from the file. No, you want a list of players who are. Wait, hold up. I think I have it here.
Yeah, man, chew it up, man.
Hold up. Let me find it and then we can chew it up.
I still have something to say in the meantime. Still not cranky.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the meantime, till I find it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? I've had me like support everybody. All of the YouTubers and everybody want to talk sports. And me just can't.
Can you see that? Can you see that, everyone? Can you see that? That's the list up there. Can you make that out?
I mean, I still listening.
Yeah, man. It come up now. You see it?
No, come up yet.
It come up, man. Because I watch it on my iPad, so it come up.
All right. I not see it yet still. But hear me ask you now, Craig. Before me even pick my team, I can't understand a lot of the people that talk about football. Because the last game, the coach played all game right back. I'm a seat now.
Yes.
All right. And me hear people complaining about that when that wasn't the problem. Did Oldgate really have a bad game at right back, Frankie?
Not based on the eyes, but the stats said so.
Man, don't worry about stats.
No, because it's important. We can't just use the eye test alone, and that's why I get beaten.
Listen.
Turn the ball over 29 times.
Personally, yeah, but did it lead to a goal?
No, it didn't.
And that's what I'm saying.
But you had a tough night against Spicer, though. You had a tough night, but yeah, you had a tough night.
And even when he bring on Rico Henry, now hear people complaining about Rico Henry as if he played a bad game.
No, I don't think it was about Rico. I think about you made a change, but then you had no pressure in the middle on the ball. That was my contention with it. It wasn't about Rico. It was about you putting on 2 left backs, which I don't understand that. But then again, you made a change and you had no pressure on the ball when you made a change. You didn't give good instructions when you made a change. That's my view.
All right. Here's my lineup for tomorrow. All right.
Yes.
This is me. If it was me, personally, knowing the type of midfielder we have, I would play a 3-4-3.
Okay.
So I would put more players in the midfield. Reason being, I would want, because we're not so good in midfield in terms of defense. Now, your midfield is supposed to be actually your first line of defense. True or false?
No, it's not. It's your second line of defense.
All right. Well,
depends. It's your first. Your forward is the first line. The forward is the first line
we're
defense.
We're not counting the forwards.
But no. This is 2025.
Right.
We count the forward. The first line defense is your forward line.
All right. So the first line of defense is your forward. Second line of defense is your midfield. Right?
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Right. And most teams that will play seem to penetrate our midfield easy. So that's why I wanted more players in the midfield.
Okay.
So that's why I said.
So let's see who you're gonna put in the midfield or in a team to help you achieve your objective?
So, based on, man, it's tough. But all right.
But so it can't be tough because you want the coach to do it, so you have to can do it.
Yeah, all right, I'm going to dribble it. I'm going to dribble it.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely Ethan Pinnock.
Right.
Definitely Lambasika.
Lambakisa.
Yeah.
Lambakisa.
And definitely Gregory.
Gregory, okay.
And that would be my.
So wait. So that's your back. Wait, your back three is Lambakisa. That's your back three.
But here's what's gonna happen. One of my we're playing 4 midfielder, right? Remember I said I'm playing 4 midfielder.
Yeah, right? But in a 3-4-3, your outside players are not traditional midfielders now. They're wing backs. So they're not your traditional midfielders. In a 3-4-3, your wing backs are normally people sometimes who play fullback or who are versatile enough to play out wide, but they can also defend.
But you don't think those players are good enough to?
I don't think Lembakisa can play in a back three. I'm not saying, I've never seen him do it, so I don't know. I think he's have a more of attacking flair. I want to go forward. I don't think a back three will be him. Pinnock has played back three at Brentford. I'm sure King can do a back three, and I'm sure Lowe can be the center of a back three.
All right, let's go King then. Let's go King or Oldgate or Ian Frey in that position.
So what's your back three again?
So it's gonna be Ethan.
Me know I the liquor, but
it's no man. It's gonna be
and it sounds like it so far, but keep going.
It's gonna be Ethan Pinnock, right?
Yeah.
Ethan Pinnock, and like I said, over on the right side, right side of the defense is gonna be either since Lambasika is not so much of a defensive player, we're gonna go with Mason Oldgate or King.
No, you have to pick what? Wait. Blue Mountain. All right. The coach can't say me I'll go with Mason Oldgate or King. The coach will pick somebody.
All right. You know what? I like Oldgate better than in that position better.
Okay.
You're laughing, but I'm gonna tell you this.
Me not laugh.
No,
I said okay. I said okay.
I think Oldgate read the game better than King.
Okay, that's your perspective. I mean, I'm not debating that. So you have Holgate, Pinnock, and who else in the back three?
Gregory.
Okay. All right.
So
there's no Lowe and no King, you're saying?
And no King.
Okay, go on.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you this. You know me already. I don't even think Lowe should be in the team.
Okay. So I have Blake. Wait. I have Blake, Holgate, Pinnock, and Gregory. Keep going.
All right.
Where your midfield now?
So in the midfield. Oh man, this is tough. So
people, when you call in your team, make sure you have a team ready, people. And don't beat the juice till later.
Hold on, man. I'll use Isaac Hayden. Isaac Hayden is a sure.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Bobby Reed, for me, is a sure. Right?
So you have Hayden and Reed, okay?
Hayden and Reed is sure. What's the name of that kid that really played well in the last Curaçao game? That kid that was is that Anderson?
Yeah, Anderson plays for Charlton. He's also in the team. He came on in the last game. He came on in the second half.
No, I'm talking the guy who started in the last Curaçao game. I think he was one of our best players in the Curaçao game.
In the midfield, we had Russell, Reed, and Hayden. Then out wide we had Gray and Cephas, and we had Burrell in the middle.
All right. So in my middle, it's gonna be Isaac Hayden, Bobby Reed, Anderson.
Okay. And then up front?
Yeah. Isaac Hayden, Bobby Reed, Anderson.
Okay.
We need another player. And
you have 4 across, right? And who?
Damn, I need another defensive midfielder.
Well, you have 2 in there already. Anderson's a defensive midfielder. He can play the 8. Reed is a defensive midfielder, and he can play the 8 or the 10.
All right, so we're going. All right, let me go Anglin as our attacking midfielder. I'm dying to see Jamaica play with an attacking midfielder. Neither.
I'm not sure Anglin's an attacking midfielder. I think he's probably more of a 6 than an 8. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Then who are your 2 players up front? You only have two positions left.
All right. So it's at 3-4-3.
3-4. Okay, you have 3 left. 3 left. Sorry, you have 3 left.
Yeah. So on the left, we're gonna have Cephas.
Right.
I think I wanna go Borrell. I'm gonna tell you why I wanna go Borrell. Nichols don't give me enough.
You know Nichols is starting tomorrow, right?
He's gonna start, but
okay.
He don't. Nichols is not a off the ball player.
Okay. And who's on the right? Who's on the right?
I don't like that.
Who's on the right?
So on the right. I think this guy been good, believe it or not. He's not good in the final third, but I think Kyle Dixon is good.
Okay. So are you picking Dixon?
Yeah, man, I pick Dixon.
So your team is your team is Blake, Holgate, Pinnock, and Greg Lee in the back, Hayden, Reed, Anderson, Anglin in the middle, Dixon, Cephas, and Boyle up front. Correct? Correct? Is that correct?
Yes, because Nichols don't give me enough off the ball.
So this is David. This is Blue Mountain's team, people. No, I'm sorry. This is not Blue Mountain's team. I made a messed up. I have Frey on there. Let me take Frey off. I don't know how Frey get on there. I don't even have Frey. Oh, you know what? I didn't save what I have. Gotta save it first. Okay, here's the team. And that's not the team either. You didn't have Holgate, did you? You had Holgate?
Yeah.
Holgate, Pinnock, and Greg Lee in the back.
Because remember we discussed that.
Yes.
This defensive style, okay, Holgate.
Yeah.
Is a good player.
So you have Blake, Holgate, Pinnock, Greg Lee, Hayden, Reed, Anderson, Anglin, and Dixon, Cephas, Barrett. How you grade this team, people?
The people that probably give it to me in that comment section.
No, they've never asked if I grade. They've just asked if I grade it. How you grade the team, people? Let me know how you grade this team. Somebody say you're under the influence.
That is fact. We're not even gonna lie. But listen. You have to admit, I know a lot of people rooting to see Dujan Richards. I know a lot of people rooting to see Nicholson. Dujan Richard have a little bit of immaturity in his game.
Yeah. So people, let me say this, people. It's a 3-4-3 he's putting here. It's not a 4-3-3. So people are saying, call the team. He's saying Holgate is right of the center back, and Holgate play right back. He can play the right. He's saying he'll have Pinnock in the middle and Greg Lee left. He's gonna have Hayden in the 6 along with Bobby Reed, Anderson wide, Anglin wide, Dixon right wing, Cephas left wing, Burrell in the center. That's his team.
Right.
Yeah, that's his team.
Right. And I just feel like the type of game that Curaçao is going to play, I just don't feel Nicholson fit it because Nicholson don't move.
I think that used to be the old Nicholson. I think he's moving nowadays.
Nah. That's just how he plays.
Really?
You know, let me tell you something about some footballer. Once you set yourself to play that relaxed type of game, you'll never get out of it.
Yeah?
Yeah. And if you don't have a good midfield, you can't play Cephas and you can't play Karamatri. If you had a good midfield, Karamatri would be the best player to play because he moves along that attacking third line. He moves really good, but you need a midfielder to service a guy like him.
Well, you need anybody to service him because you can get no service. That's for sure.
Right, Nicholson offers nothing to the game when we don't have the ball, and we can't have Cephas and Nicholson. Because both of them, Cephas and Nicholson, offers nothing to the game when they don't have the ball. So we can't have both of those guys in the game. And that's why I say Burrell. Burrell is going to actually run and try to win the ball.
But last game, Burrell didn't get any service.
I know, but what's what I'm saying? He's going to work. And Nicholson's going to stand and wait on the ball.
Right. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't. I don't feel like we should play Cephas and Nicholson because that's two players that offers nothing to the game when we don't have the ball. And you know what I'm saying?
I probably would play Nicholson because I've seen his game evolve since the Copa, actually, where he's not much of a leader. He's running harder. He's pressing. He seems fitter. So I wouldn't have a problem playing Nicholson. I wouldn't.
Anyway, I'm not Frankie. I'm not keep it blind.
All right, sir. Thanks for the call.
No. Hold on. Prediction. My prediction.
Oh, your prediction.
Blue Mountain tell you this, right?
Hmm.
The
what?
I'm gonna see that Curaçao is not as good as people think they are. Tomorrow, Curaçao will pick up not less than 3.
Wow.
It's gonna be
liquor
3
sure
or
kicked
more.
in.
Positive. No, it ain't the liquor kicking in. I'm telling you, we had 5 chances against them.
That is true.
I'm not talking about chances that 50-50. We had chances to bury them.
Well, I wouldn't say bury them because they were up by 2-0, right? But we had a chance to come back in the game.
Grandstand sellout tomorrow. You see when the
Well, I think it may be sold out tomorrow. I think the game may be sold out tomorrow.
I heard Grandstand is sold out. You see tomorrow when the Jamaican them come out, see?
Yeah.
In the stands, it's gonna be like Melissa blow all over again. Watch.
All right, so.
The last call I call and tell you, sir. See, I sent Thomas in come from. I sent Thomas man too.
Oh, so I do a better thing. I'll look on. Okay.
No man, no man. A cool breeze. Me come from the best part of St. Thomas. My part is the only part of a crime rate.
There's a good part of St. Thomas? Really?
My part of St. Thomas don't have a crime rate. The only thing we have a good road.
Oh, okay. All right.
Man, don't have a crime rate. The only time somebody did that with a sickness.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
church
man.
Community, nice people, man.
All right, sir. Well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it, sir. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Bless you.
Bless. All right. Come, people, pick on a team. Must start put on the board. Must start put this up on the board, people. Pick on a team. And then making the predictions. We don't reach prediction yet. Let me pull this up. We'll start with the team. Use a different. Use lineup build up with the team. So that's a team on the board. This is not necessarily my team. This is who I think the coach is going to pick Bobby Reed tomorrow. I don't think I agree with. I think the coach will pick tomorrow. Let me pick my team. I think he'll pick Bobby Reed tomorrow. I think he'll pick Cephas. I think he'll pick. I'm feeling he'll pick Dixon tomorrow. But I could be wrong on that one. I think this is the team tomorrow. I think this is his team tomorrow. I can't see him starting Russell. As he should be fired. I know some of you are Russell's advocates, but he should be fired. Good night, sir.
Yeah. Bless up. One United, they don't know anything said. League winners this season. No.
What are you talking about?
I mean, introduction.
You're gonna win what? What league? What are you talking about? You guys changed. You guys left England?
But listen, you have to come with full confidence. My starting 11, Blake in goal, right? You see, in the
okay, wait. Okay, go ahead.
Before the last game that we played and the game previous to that, I remember Pinnock. Holgate and Low playing, right? And I mean, yeah, you play what is in front of you. It's not the toughest of oppositions that they played against, right? But still, I think the performance was good. So for me, Blake in goal. Let me Ian Free right back.
You're playing Free at right back instead of Lamakisa? Okay.
Yeah, because you see, when you look at it, and I think you can admit it, right? Lembikisa in recent games, he has been a defensive liability in terms of one, losing his man that he should be marking, sometimes not being aware who is in behind him in those spaces when cross is coming, right? So I feel like I'm not just dropping for that game, yeah. Go with somebody a bit more solid defensively. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just give a lot more going forward, but go with Ian Free.
All right.
If you look at it as well, most of the attacks that Jamaica face comes down that right-hand side. Now, a lot of games. So
that's been happening for years, by the way.
Well, yeah, true. So I'm gonna try.
Because most of the team you play are right footers, and they're gonna play on the left, and they're probably better players. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to solve that issue tomorrow, right? Centre back, I'm gonna go with Damian Lowe, Mason Woodgate, Greg Lee left back, midfield.
So you're benching Pinnock, you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think Pinnock has been impressive in recent games.
Okay.
I hear people curse Holgate a lot. The first game where Holgate played, I remember cussing him and thing. But ever since that first game when he played the one ball, a long ball, and then him they pick up the second year, I believe, in another game, I think he has been pretty solid since then. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hasn't put a foot wrong, in my opinion, playing beside Damian Lowe, because when Damian Lowe was playing in the previous World Cup qualifying games, I think his performance was solid. And sometimes I feel like the criticism on Lowe is unfair just due to the fact that he's Damian Lowe. You know, so sometimes he made mistakes. Previous time people still use it against him, right? Greg Lee left back, midfield, Isaac Hayden, Bobby Reid, and number 10, really and truly, Anderson. Palmer not available. Probably have to go drop them Green at the number 10. I get me, I say?
Okay.
Because here on out, I don't have feeling about the defensive work, right? I feel like at home, Bobby might have a better game than away from home. I need Bobby if he can receive the ball, turn. Then Margaret can, just drop a little bit, receive it, and just be direct with it. Be direct. You get me, I say? Against BVI, did something similar, but not to the best, because I feel like we did push too high, so we never give him that space for operating. I get me, I say the defensive line did a bit too high, so he never really get that, and Damian Lowe did dominate the ball a bit too much. So I'm gonna play them as the 10. I'm gonna go Campbell right hand side, left hand side Cephas, and up top as a striker. Honestly, people them call for Bosa, get the Bosa.
You seem to get the Bosa reluctantly.
Yeah, they must say Rima Jesus. I don't think we can go against that. So, So is
this your team or Rima Jesus team?
That's my team, but I feel like Maggie Sherman because in the nod. Maybe just because of the occasion, and I guess him will live up to the occasion. Come tomorrow in terms of World Cup qualifying, last game at the National Stadium, and can raise the crowd. I feel like say yes. We look at recent performances. Well, not recent performances, but we look say him not really playing club. But sometimes on the day a player might just have it in them, and in last two game them him score a goal and things. So why not? The game that he started against Bermuda, I think it was it Bermuda? Him score at home, so he started that game. So
he scored against Bermuda twice actually.
Yeah, and in one he started, one he came off the bench. So I think we can give him the nod in this game and say, listen, get me a goal and get us the 3 points. You know what I'm saying?
So you have 4-3-3 team is Pressa's team is Blake in goal, Greg Lee, Lowe, Holgate, Frey, Hayden and Bobby playing double pivot. Gray in the 10, Cephas left, Campbell right, Nichols the 10. Can you guys rate this team? I know that Devon has a team and I know that Giggs has a team, but can you guys rate this team? I mean, you guys think about Pressa's team.
Don't know, the wide area them of the pace and them type of thing down. Campbell, don't know why the coach dropped him last game, because in the Curaçao game, he was getting in behind, beating his fullback. It's just that he never did across the ball, right? So we need that the last game. And
all right, so somebody gave you a 7. Odell gave you a 7. Duras gave you a 5.
Duras bad mind, so he can't do that.
People, if you're gonna give the below a 7, or if you're gonna give a 10, so if you're giving a 10 or below a 7, you gotta give explanation for it. Juras, you can't give 5 Juras and not give an explanation. I think people are concerned about maybe why people beat your team. Your right side of your defense. We can better that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We get why they would give me 7 like a Damian, probably like more like a Damian, I believe. I'm probably even a Demo, I agree.
Love Life give you 7, Jack Drummond give you 8, but he said no Bobby replaced with Anderson. I can understand why.
Solid. I think that's solid.
Joe Grind give you 6. Yeah, Joe Grind give you 6. Owen give you 6.5. Preston give you 6.5. It's not a bad team. In fact, it's a good team actually.
Who do you change?
I probably would go low. I'll probably go back Pinnock to left and go low right. I prefer Pinnock low combination. You know, one is very aggressive and one is very composed or slow. You could call it. I'd probably go Limbakisa right back just because I think his overlapping is important and his crossing is important, especially with Nichols in the box. We can hit the ball on the goal. I think I would replace Bobby Reed with Anderson. Bobby Reed to me is just a statue in the middle of the park. Bobby Reed looked good in the last Gold Cup game he played. He hasn't played a good game since. And I would use the 4 you have up top. I think the 4 you have there are very, very solid. So here's what's going to happen. If you play Henderson beside Aiden, you're playing a double pivot. They're both very good defensively. You would have less support from the 3 on the left because Boza, Gray, and Cephas not playing. That's not true. Boza and Gray not playing. Cephas and Gray not playing on defense. But Boza does try on defense, and Campbell plays a lot of defense. So Ian Frey, who's not the quickest, if he's on the right, would have help. If it's not Frey, if it's Lambakisa, would have help because Campbell provide that help. Yeah.
But in terms of the Anderson thing, the thing I'm not good with Anderson, right? When we have ever seen Cara Anderson, mostly when he's coming off the bench, and
true,
it's more so seeing out games and doing the defensive work, right?
Yeah.
So, like with Anderson, is he the guy who's going to receive the ball off the center back? Because sometimes when you watch the games, and when we play it from the back, right, you're not really seeing nobody a drop like in between.
No, Hayden does. Hayden does.
Yeah, but is Hayden bringing it up the pitch?
Yeah, but I'm saying Hayden will drop between the two center backs. They will split
and
wide.
Receive it and turn and bring it up the pitch.
But what we don't see, as you're alluding to, is does my right or left, what the midfielder is playing on, do they come back to support Aiden? So they come in deep, right? So you can give him a 1-2, or he can play to the center half, the number 8 go receive it and play to the winger or play it back to him or go back inside to Hayden. We don't see that. What we see is Hayden gets it, he plays to the right back, to the center back. They then go wide to the right or left back, and then they go long. Or the center back goes long.
If you remember the game against him, Guatemala in the first game of the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Played Damien was number 6. I don't remember who was playing in that midfield. I think maybe Russell and somebody else, right? But you see where the number 6 just venture all the way up the pitch, and them never really have nobody to give it to where could I turn.
Well, we can't talk about mid, but lower than number 6.
No, just as I said. So it's like in terms of the principles, regardless of who was playing there, we just never have it, So
yeah, but if you have Anderson also is a 8 and a 6. He's not a 6 per se. So it'll be a double pivot, but it's a hybrid because he's gonna overlap, right? He's gonna go forward.
Eventually, the coach of the game will run up because I think he has been in the team far too long to not really get a lot of games in terms of starting. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if the coaching staff know what they're doing, Russell and Bobby Reed can't be in the middle of the park. I'm sorry. They're gonna play. Well, they may play them because they want the experience, but Bobby has not played well. Bobby, did you watch the last game? Go back and watch the last game where Bobby played. Bobby can't handle the ball. The ball is like a hot potato for Bobby. Bobby's pass accuracy was about 68% in that game. That's woeful.
Well, all right. If you want to put it to them, but we just rather take the lesser bad than the.
But we don't know what Anderson can do, right? Whenever we see Anderson, he look okay.
Yeah, but listen, work up and just wish the boy the best tomorrow still.
Yeah, I mean, when Bobby played against, I think it was Guadalupe on his game, he looked really, really good. And we were like, he's like a captain. He's leading the team. And then we watched Bobby in the last few games. Bobby's not fit. Bobby looks like he's never played football in his life before.
After these guys are, well, I'm not going to say we rush them back from injury, but sometimes they look like they come back from injury.
Yeah, it's not been the worst campaign because just think about the team. I mean, Lowe is not playing any football. Holgate is playing in Siberia, right? Greg Lee's playing football. Ian Frey playing football. Lembakis is not playing a ton of football. Hayden is playing football. Bobby Reed not playing a ton of football. Grace playing a lot of football. Campbell playing a lot of football. Cephas play football for the national team. He ain't playing for his club team. And Nicholson ain't playing much for his club team. He's playing for the national team. That's the team.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of players we have here who are not playing regularly. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad team that you have. I can understand Frey for Lembakisa, but Frey also is not the quickest, right? He's not the quickest. He's not the quickest.
He's just more defensively. Like, we kind of like see where Lembakisa kind of laps.
Yeah, and Frey does pass the ball well, actually, even though in the midfield against Curaçao, he was all over the place. So,
yeah.
I can hear it. Yeah, man, bless. Thanks.
Bless up.
Yeah. So that is Pressa's team, people. All right, so let's whose team I had. I think I had. Let me go find this team again because I'm about to say I ignore. So this is Devon's team. Devon's team is Blake, Lowe, Dexter, Greg Lee, Pinnock. So let me replace. Let me switch these two. So who is at right back? I don't see a right back. Oh, Dexter. Okay. Lembakisa. People see I always mess his name up. So midfield, we have Hayden, Bobby, Gray. So this is the team. So Devon's team. So this is Devon's team. His team. What's the difference between his team and my team? There's no difference except Bobby Reed. Devon's team and my team is Bobby Reed. So we can take out the double pivot and do a 4-1. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't playing 2 up top. Playing 3 up top. I love this. It's gonna be a 4-2-3-1. We could do it this way, but that ain't gonna be the case. So let's do 4-2-3-1. I think this is gonna be the team that the coach pick. It may be, Campbell hasn't really started the game. I could see it being Dixon on the right versus Campbell, actually. Right? Last game he had Russell in here, so the only change, and then he had King, and then he had on the right Holgate because of yellow card. So the got to think about his people. Nicholson didn't play because of yellow card. Lambakisa didn't play because of yellow card. Frey had yellow card. So there's not a lot of change. I mean, will Gray make the team or be on the bench? People have been hitting at Gray. So Odell says 7. Jura says 5. What's your rating for Devon's team? What's your rating for Devon's team? This is Devon Porter's team. He has this may be the starting team tomorrow night. It may be that Campbell get replaced by Dixon, possibly Whisper as a last resort, but I think Whisper will come off the bench though. The coach seemed to like Dixon a lot, and his energy keeps talking about that, and with the crowd there. So what's your rating of Devon's team? Odell says 9. Jura says 8. Red Cross at 7. Put in Frey in the middle for Bobby. No, we're not doing Frey. We've seen Frey play, but we're not going by Frey. Come on. We've seen Frey in the middle. Judas says 8.5. Owen says 8. Stet says 9. People like Devon's team. My only change to look, this is a very good team. I don't like how Bobby's playing. My only change to this team would be to put. This would be my change to the team. It won't happen because the coach is going to go with experience, especially this type of game. But I would have done this. This would be my team. I would carry Ruslan. Our middle is like a sieve. I cannot go back to play that middle. Now Gray won't help it, but it help offensively. I think K-Roy and Hayden in the middle. You know, K-Roy gets a yellow card would help. I think K-Roy may have a yellow card already. Probably why it didn't come in. I'm playing K-Roy and Hayden in the middle. This is my team. I'm not playing Bobby. I watched Bobby last couple of games. I'm not impressed. This is my team. This is a team I play. I'm good defensively between K-Roy, Hayden, Campbell, and the back 4 and the goalkeeper. These 3 here, between these 2 actually, Cephas and Gray. I don't trust them defensively, but that's okay. I can take more risks because I think I have good defense behind him. I think Campbell's going to come back and help Lambakisa. Greg Lee's a better defender than Lambakisa, so he probably needs less help. And Nicholson will do a lot of running in the top. That's my team. King Judah says 9. Devon Porter says 4-3-1-4. Yeah, I mean, it could be 4-1-3-2. Well, I wouldn't call it 2. You could play 4-1, 4-1, where you have the 8 being further up the field. You can leave it as 4-2-3-1 for now, but it's a team I'd pick. This will be my team for tomorrow. I think it's a very well-balanced team, defensively, offensively. I think it's a very balanced team. I think this team can win us the game. Seriously. Yeah, I think he did get the left back problem, and he did get he had to make some better decisions in the final third though. He tried to shoot one with his left foot, which he doesn't have a left foot, even though he has scored goal with his left foot. I would agree. This is the starting team to me. I think this team, Hayden is going to control the middle, at least deep. Anderson has legs to run. Gray is an attacking option. The thing I like about Gray people is that he's not turning the ball over a lot in the middle of the park, and he can do something with it. We don't have anybody who can do anything with the ball in the middle of the park. Russell can't do anything with it. Bobby Reed can't do anything with it. Anderson will try something, and Gray will try. Anderson will drop a shoulder. Gray will drop a shoulder. And then hopefully Gray and Cephas can link up. Because there's hopefully they can push Cephas to pass the ball earlier and play some 1-2 and they can support Campbell. I think this team is the best team for Jamaica by a good distance, actually. Rob Smith says, what's Rob Smith's team? Blake, Henry, Holgate, Lowe, Frey, Hayden. Really? Cephas, Bowser, Gray, Anderson. So he's putting in Anglin for Bobby Reed, and he's putting in Frey for Lembakisa and Holgate for Pinnock. A lot of people are going against Pinnock of late, Pinnock is not being the most athletic of late. Nah, I'm not switching both over Burrell. There's 0 chance Burrell start tomorrow. 0. There's 0 chance. So here's the 0 chance of people not starting tomorrow. Nicholson, Cephas, Hayden, Greg Lee, Blake, those and Pinnock, those are guaranteed starters tomorrow. 3, 4, 5, 6 guaranteed starters. Is Damian Lowe fit versus King? Is Lambakiza versus Frey? I think he's going to start. It's Anderson versus Bobby Reed, and it's Gray versus Russell. I just don't see how. I don't see how. The only person I think is open to me on this list is Campbell at right wing. There's a tendency to go with maybe Dixon, who's played and start Bermuda game. Campbell started his Curaçao game. Dixon started Bermuda game. I think he may go with Dixon, but I prefer Campbell. DJ Giggs. Wait, hold up, DJ Giggs. Let me find. I can't find it. Me not bad by anything, DJ Giggs. Probably just miss it. I saw it earlier and then I got distracted. So let me try to find it. It was right after Devon or before Devon's team, wasn't it? I think it was right after Devon's team or before Devon's team. It was one of them, and I can't find it. I see Stead's team. I see. Okay. So DJ says Pinnock, Lowe, Dexter Lee, Hayden, Anderson, Bobby, Campbell, Gray. Oh, you have Katamarti. Maybe that's why I miss your team, because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, DJ Giggs. There's no way Nicholson doesn't start tomorrow. 0 chance. I can bet some money on that, people. I don't bet. I can bet some money on that. There's 0 chance Nicholson doesn't start tomorrow. 0. If he's fit and he's healthy. No, he's not going on Rico Henry. No, Rico ain't starting. All right, neither is starting. I think it's going to be a 4-2-3-1 tomorrow. I think he'll play Gray in the 10, Anderson playing the 8, Hayden playing the 6. He could go double pivot or he could go, it doesn't really matter. Anderson going to play the 8 anyway, so he's going to be beside him. I don't think this setup allows you to do this. Let me see this. He ain't going 4-1-4-1. I'm trying to find. Yeah, it's going to be 4-2-3-1, people. It's the only formation they have here, which makes any sense. But yeah, I think this is the team tomorrow. He could do this, but he ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna go 4-1. He's gonna go 4-2-3-1 tomorrow. This is the team he's gonna pick. This is the team tomorrow, people. I would probably agree. I understand Jean-Pierre. I think he's gonna play Bobby. He says should Bobby give experience, but Bobby is not. I cannot play people out of form. I can't play people not producing. But he's gonna play Bobby. But this is my team. This is not his team. So this is not his team. It's my team. The only difference between my team and DJ Giggs' team is that DJ Giggs has Kadamarti. There's no way Kadamarti plays. Zero chance, I think. And Devon has Bobby. I have Anderson instead of Bobby. So how you guys rate my team? Let me hear it. Right? And this is my team, people. This is not the coach's team. The coach is going to put Bobby in there, and he's probably going to put Dixon on the right, and he'll play the rest of the play. He's going to have Gray on the field. He wants experience on the field and goal scorers on the field. Even though Gray's not prolific. Yeah, he was prolific at Jamaica when he first joined. Has been prolific in a while. Cephas and Nicholson are guaranteed starters. Gray's not at this point, but he's going to play. So I think the difference is and the defense is what the defense is. If King is not injured, he's going to start. If not, low starts. Drew Ross is giving me a 10. So my team must align with his team. My team must align with Drew Ross' team. What's my score? Rob Smith says 8 to 9. I don't know what that means, Rob Smith. You got to give one number. Dr. Dan say play 3 in the back. Dr. Dan, you ain't going to play a formation he hasn't tried before. Algrimson would do that, people. That's what Algrimson know. Algrimson was very adaptable defensively. Algrimson would try different things given the opposition. That's when he played against US. You remember when he played against who was he played against? He played against, was it Ecuador he played against? When he went 4 in the back and he had Lati deep and then he switched it because it wasn't working. And he worked out well after that. I think we didn't give another goal. He started off with a bad formation initially. J. Cool says 9. Joe Grind says 8.5. Low says 9. I have similar, but Rico over Gregley. No, come on. You can't put Rico in now when not that he just come, but Gregley has played well. People, Gregley has played well. Let's be honest. He's aggressive. He's probably played better than Bell. To me, he's played better than Bell. So if you're not giving me 10 float, tell me why you're not giving it. Tell me what you guys would change from it. Redbo says 8. Stead says 9. Tell me who you change, people. Tell me who you change. And I have no problem with you. Here's the difference. I can see people saying Rico, but I wouldn't play Rico. I could see Frey for Lambakisa because he's more sure, but Frey to me is not the quickest. And we need speed outside. I could see King for Low, but there's debate on those two. I could see Pinnock, but there's no way I'm going to put Pinnock in my team. I could see Bobby Reed for Anderson, but Bobby Reed is not playing well. I think the front four takes for itself, apart from people could say not Campbell, but Dixon versus Whisper. Some people say even Whisper. I think you got to have balance on your front line defensively. Everybody's going gung-ho about offense. Here's the thing when you go full offense. You're playing at home. Don't go get your crowd, go give up a goal, and then the crowd loses its luster. It loses enthusiasm. It starts getting nervous, and then you are starting from behind. No. Play smart. You only need to win by 1 goal, you know. You're trying to get 2. You need to win by 1. Don't go thinking you got to win it in the first minute. You want to pressure them. You want them to feel uncomfortable, but don't lose your head trying to win in the first minute. No. Play your game. Play your game. You got to win, but play your game. Play your game. Yeah, I think Bell's spot is gone, actually. Between Rico and him, I think Bell's spot is gone. Okay, he doesn't trust Anderson. But you trust Bobby? Bora maybe. No, there's no way Boza are not starting people. All right, let's put Bobby in here. Bobby going to start. But I wouldn't start Bobby. Bobby hasn't done anything to start. Tell me last Bobby played a good game. Bobby was woeful against Trinidad people. Trinidad midfield, that's how we lost. That's how we lost the game. We drew. That's where we struggled in the middle of the park. Bobby Reed didn't turn up, and Russell don't know what he's doing. No, we only need one goal, but we want to have cushion. We only need one goal. We're going to have cushion. We only need one goal, Drew Ross, and they don't need them to score. But we need the cushion. And frankly, we're going to score against them. The question is, will we concede? No, I think Russell should just sit beside the coach for the rest of the game. I'm sorry. I don't want him on the field. I know he scores goals. I know if he gets in the box, he can score. He has the height, and he can head really well. I need him to be in the game, and he's not in the game. I can't put you in. No. So you start him, Big Ed, and let him run himself out, and you make a change. I think Bozo is now fitter than people think. Interesting. Lati or Frey for Anderson? I think Lati is our best defender, period. But Lati has played no football this year at all. He has not come off the bench for Coventry, and he hasn't played for Jamaica since the start of this football year, meaning since August. I can't start Lati into that big game. But I'm a Lati disciple. I'm a Lati supporter. He may do that, but then he hasn't learned anything. If he does that truth to truth, he hasn't learned anything. If you go back to if you go watch the last game, you and I could walk. Well, I can't do that anymore. But you could walk through the middle of the park, and you wouldn't get any opposition, offensively or defensively. They're not playing low block. They don't know how to play low block. They're not playing low block. They're not playing low block. They're gonna play their game. And it would be smart to play low block because we have the height for crosses and long throws. I think we'll score one from set piece, actually. We were dangerous in set piece against Trinidad. We're dangerous against set pieces. But in terms of open play, putting the ball on the ground, playing through the middle, we're a danger to ourselves. It would be 4-1-4-1. Well, it won't be 4-1-4-1. It'd be like a 4-1 4-1-1-3-1, basically, with the 8 between the lines and Gray and Campbell and Cephas across and low up front. But if Bobby plays a double pivot, Anderson plays, he's going to probably go forward a little bit more. That's probably true. Nah, Cephas has to start. Cephas starting. Cephas is the wild card. Bless up Sherman Scott. Cephas is the wild card. Yeah, but then we got to go in the box, right? Good crosses. Lambakisa crossing from the right. Gray crossing from the right if he's going outside. Gray going to the middle. Yeah, now I've heard the name El Rey. Look out for that name. Interesting, Odell. Is it? We're going to say if the coach starts Russell and Bobby and Gray tomorrow and Cephas, we in problem. I know. Yeah, no, I would agree with you. I'd agree with you. That can't happen. That'd be asinine. Then I'd ask Rudolph to fire him. Then I would just call Rudolph. I say, Rudolph, you can't do that, Rudolph. But anyway, Rudolph not listen to me. Rudolph probably ignore me. I wonder how Rudolph doing tonight. I wonder if Rudolph nervous. I don't know. I'm not nervous, people. It's not because I'm overconfident. I just believe we'll play our best game tomorrow. Marlon King was very effective for Jamaica people. Marlon King if he had played for a sustained period of time, would have been one of Jamaica's best forward with the best goal scoring record. You know when didn't he hit a hat trick in Latin America? Who he hit a hat trick against? Was that El Salvador? Marlon King was a good forward for Jamaica. He just didn't play long enough. Some of these guys come on, they don't play for an extended period, right? It's not like a Bobby Reed who plays time after time. But no, Marlon King was very, very, very effective. I don't think he get his just due. And longevity is a factor in that assessment process and in you being sort of a quote-unquote legend. But Marlon King was very effective. Couldn't steer that trouble, though. We need a bulldog in the middle. Midfielders were too comfy last game. Yeah, true. Now, Marlon King was a very good goal scorer for Jamaica. Very good. But no, I mean, I'm not going to take much more of your time, people, except to say this. I'm going to be here tomorrow. People, hit the like button so I get 200 likes. Please do that before you go. Hit the like button. Remember to subscribe to my my channels and my website. I'm going to drop them again. And I'll be here tomorrow. The game is at 8 o'clock, so I'll be on at least by 7. And then come join me for the game, and you can call in and voice your perspective, your concerns, your support. Should be a good pregame show before the actual game. So here's my view on this tomorrow. So I'm protecting myself. If we win, I'll do a post-game show. If we lose, I'm not doing a post-game show. Let me repeat that. If we win tomorrow, I'm doing a post-game show. If we lose, I'm not doing a post-game show. I don't want to come on, and they're going to sound like, oh, Frankie, you only want to do when things are positive. Tomorrow, yes. So I'm not coming on tomorrow after the show, after the game, if we lose. I'm just not doing it. But if we win, I'll be here. Because there's going to be a lot of negativity. I don't want to deal with negativity if it happens. I hope we win. If we tie, if we tie, we lost. And how about player? If we tie, we lost in my mind. If we tie tomorrow, we lost the game. That's the way I view it. I don't want to go no playoffs. Not thinking playoffs. It's only one outcome tomorrow is a win. No ties, none of that stuff. Win or go home. That's the way I view it. But yeah, so join me tomorrow, people. Before you go, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, share the channel if you haven't done so. If we lose football, yeah, exactly. No, me not put up no Jesus. People, I don't know anything about Jesus, but me say about the Jesus thing before me go. If you're Jesus or God, why would you select one country over another? That would not be right. Given you what you're espoused to be, meaning you don't have any favorites, except for the fool people that will put in their Bible about how like God our favorite. Nonsense. Fool people them. God in its conceptual sense cannot have favorites. So therefore, we shouldn't be praying to God to win. We probably should ask for no injuries. We shouldn't pray to win. Okay? I don't believe in that. What we need to do is support our players to win and hope their ability and luck take them across the line. All right? Jesus, big head. That's deep. I don't think a lot of people make it that big head, but that's deep. That's deep. Anyway, people, thanks for being here. I need 18 likes to 200. If you could hit the like button before you go, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. No, don't pray. Go to the stadium tomorrow if you can. Or if you can watch the game, support the players. You don't have to pray for win. Don't pray. Don't put God in a position there. So if you haven't subscribed, people, please do so. If you haven't liked, please do so. I'm trying to get 200 likes. I need 18 likes, people. 18 likes. Give me 18 likes before you go. 18 likes, people. I would agree with Devon that I think that we can get the long throw by Pinnock. Pinnock should throw all the balls. Before I go, people, I have a question for you. Does anybody in the audience remember Thomas McLean? Just before I go, I have a question. Hey, 1-1, thanks for the super chat, 1-1. And it's pound 211. It's more than $1, enough. Thanks, 1-1. And by the way, Zebav, who was my first member, because I haven't been pushed in the member thing, I know I saw a new member on the screen lit up. So Zebav, you'll be the first member of Cranky Live. And man, you see me, I don't know, man, I can't know whoever this is. Good night. Who is this?
Frankie.
Yes, me come to jump off your car, don't it?
Oh yeah, hang up. Don't show me no car in it. If you don't show me no car in it.
About 2 hours, me up on the show, I'm tired. And tomorrow gonna be a long night. A long night. Either way, if we win, it's a long night. If we lose, a longer night.
Tomorrow.
We're not gonna be able to sleep, so it's gonna be a longer night tomorrow if we lose.
Jamaica qualify for World Cup tomorrow. You're supposed to have ball 4 hours. You're supposed to have on the radio tonight. How we are do?
No. Can't do that. We have to save the energy for tomorrow. Save energy for tomorrow, Star. Save energy for tomorrow.
I just say one Jamaica tomorrow, and you know a World Cup. Me say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, and me say the whole stadium are gonna ramp up, man. And when Curaçao see the stadium tomorrow, they start shaking at them boots.
Yes.
Anyway,
yeah.
Me say, I look at 2-0 tomorrow still. 2-0 from the side. 2-0.
All right, sir. Yeah, man.
2-0 and me did pick the Rust on my side, but he can't play tomorrow.
No, Ross injured.
And the thing is, you know, I don't know how me I pick the Rust still, you know, because I know say the Rust can't them say him injured and he does come back, you know. Me shouldn't even that thing for the pick him, you know.
No, he came because he wants to support the team. He came because he wants to support the team. That's why he's there.
Yeah, that me hear the coach I say, and yeah, after me call him and then me hang up, you know, me I say, you know, me shouldn't call the Rust in the team. Because the Rust just a come back for injury. I mean, I think him injured better yet, you know. So I said, I'm going to change him still. I'm going to pick the team. I go put I go and make Great play the 10. Great Jew for a good game now for Jamaica. You said Great play good tomorrow. Jamaica can lose. Any Great give me one game them when him just come here.
Right.
We're not gonna lose. Yeah, so me I go pin up low off his start tomorrow. Low off his start. King enjoy that tackle when tackle the
anyway, so okay, go ahead. So you have Pinnock low, okay.
Yeah. Me have Pinnock and low. Although Pinnock boy, me I tell you. The man slow like the ball drop on him tie already and him should just scare the ball. Anyway.
You couldn't live up him tie. You couldn't live up him tie. Him too slow. You couldn't live up him tie.
I work with him to experience.
Yeah.
I work with him. So me I work with him. Isaac Hayden. Left right back, as I say, free me I go with. You say Woolgate play. When I do the match them here, say Woolgate have a good game. I mean I say I wish game Frankie I watch, man. Frankie no see the man. Me I say the coach to take him off from me when we go off in if he come back out. I don't know which game I watch still. But that man
I changed my mind after reviewing the game and reviewing the stats. He was okay. He was okay. He wasn't great. He wasn't great.
I never have to review the game for no say the man out there play game rubbish. So him out of it. Free. And then we left them lean up. Gregory are one of the best player upon the team. And then how the coach changed that brother and put in Rico Henry in this team here. Is an injustice to this brother. Some people want people just come in a team, show a man name and just run in a team. And that's how this thing go. This brother play good and the man play film game and him play outstanding. There is no way the coach should change that brother out of the team to put in. But me hear people that say, well, Rico Henry. Because I just name some people and go after to put in a man in. Just come in a team. Make him sit on the bench and wait in turn. And make Gregory go and play in game because he ought to play good. You drop a man out of a squad if he's not playing good. And the man have played good, so I don't see the reason why he's supposed to drop out his squad. What do you think about that, Frankie?
No, I think Greg D should play. I like Rico Henry, by the way. I like him a lot, but Greg D should play.
Yeah, him just coming in 19.
Yeah, Greg Lee has played well. Greg Lee has played well. Greg Lee is not being beaten and destroyed. He's not being out of position. Yeah, he's played well.
You have to reward a man to play with him and he play good, and that you want a man to play good and he play good. So I don't see the reason why to take him out of the team. And as I said, midfield, I tell you, Isaac Hayden already, 36. Then I have Anglin as the 8.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, man. Anglin at the 8. And then Gray, as me say, want Gray at the 10. Want Gray give me a good game. If Gray give me a good game and I'm good game, we almost show say I hate that. And then see if you don't know, the man for the moment, the man of the day right now, can't pick a team man in the night. See if you don't know. On the right now they have it.
Is it Dixon? Is it Dixon or Richards?
Eh?
Is it Dixon or Richards on the right?
No, Richard. You're whisper. I move like something as some what would I call it now? When he pick up the ball, he have this tendency to make it look like nobody can come take it from him, and he just move slow and he might play him one. No, I don't know that with him. So one time I think of starting him, but after I see him I say no, can't start on my side. Sit down on the bench. Come off of the bench. He can't start.
So what's that?
And then the energizer body, man.
So Kaim on the right?
Mr. Kaim on the right, man.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, man.
Why am I not surprised?
See them buzzing tomorrow, man. What you talk about, man? Yeah, man. So
I don't think you have enough local players in the team. You only have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need about one more to make 7. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm Bowser in the head.
Yeah, we know. Your team is picking up.
Yeah, man.
Your team is pick.
Bowser in the head, man. Then there is anybody will pick the team and our Bowser as a striker. They know how we. Okay. So Bowser are the only real striker in our team right now if carry the team over the bump and about. So as we said, that's my team.
Okay. I'm not surprised by your team, by the way.
My team a good team.
I could pick your team. I could pick. People rating. No. Who you have at right back?
Eh?
Who you have at right back?
Free, I'm a right back.
Okay.
Man,
So can you guys give him a rating? Give him a rating.
Yeah, rating team.
Rating team people.
Me know say my ratings are the way down. So you know really.
Give him a fisherman rating. Give him a fisherman rating.
That are the team where. And when we come back on tomorrow, when we come back tomorrow, we argue about the game and I'll tell you, so you see Frankie.
Yeah.
Roll with me when you hear me pick a team, man. That are the team.
There's no way angling starts tomorrow. No way angling starts. Let me tell you that right now.
No, then a second man, we have pick our team.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Somebody said, "Why you don't have Albus at right back?" But that's easier. That is the take your bias.
Yeah, man. You see, me come here and pick the team and have one man in the team, one local. I get 10. 10 them would give me
3, 4. You have 6 locally born players in the team, and you have 4 English born players and 1 American born player. I think is American born. Yeah. So your team is balanced. Your team is balanced, by the way.
Yeah, man, pick a team and thing.
But your team is balanced. It's about you pick a team like one man who have on radio station Jamaica. When run a radio station, it look like
man.
Theme team today. You pick a team. Balance has to be balanced. It's a balanced team.
Nah, man, no balance. Me pick a team when me think they go win the match. That is my team.
No, it's your team. No. So you think angling is a better option than I think Dixon is a better option than Campbell or Whisper on the right. I think Dixon will play tomorrow, but yeah.
If me not start Dixon, but I start Campbell. I start Whisper.
Okay.
Yeah, man, Whisper. You know, like Whisper style of play or him play. Him can play now. Him have skill. He have ability. Because I like player with ability. He have ability, but I don't like him or him present himself on the field or him move on the field.
Right.
Even when the man attack. I'm going to ask you this thing here. This thing in a football, when a man pick up the ball and attack the opponent, the man back off and carry go straight in the box and he kick out the ball like what? Where them type of defending they come from?
They watch too much international football. No, I think sometimes people are trying to get help. You can back off if you're trying to get help, but I do think you need to stop the ball because when you don't stop the ball, you create more pressure on yourself. So you have to find a way to pressure the ball because nobody like to play football with pressure.
I watch English League and I see the man in my dribble come down and the man in my run and a spin and a turn the other way a spin. When you look man carry
no, but you see at a certain level though, if you run if fools rushing angels feel the thread enough. If you're rushing, you'll get out of position. If you notice in those games and those leagues, position is an imperative. Everybody has a gap to cover. If you don't cover your gap, you're gonna get shown up. It's about gap football. It's not even about man-to-man as much. Man-to-man get later on down in your half, but you got to play the gap. You got to play a certain position because it balances out your defense. That's why you see people always at jockey and them run that speed. You have a space to cover. You got to cover your space.
I think I remember from Norway yesterday. One of them teams there, I see a man pick up the ball from way in the middle of the field. And the man them back off, carry the man. I know a man no push a foot, a man no tackle. Then carry the man go right in at the box, and the man right at the top. And the man just kick the ball in the goal. Without nobody tackling. Then carry from way in the middle of the field, Back off was straight in, and the man just watch and look which part to kick the ball. And just kick the ball like go.
Yeah.
And at the same thing, with our goal with it. Everybody back off of the man. Let the man dribble, carry down the ball, and then pass the ball in the box. No man step forward and try to throw him off and show him off or anything. Sometimes you have to win the ball, Sometimes you can go and when he move the ball, him push the ball too far and the next man get it. Every man back off, go straight on the 18, go straight in and the man gets a free time to do what he want with the ball. I hate those type of defending. I hate it. When I see it, I say, back in the days, see man a defending type of way.
Yeah, but doesn't mean. Yeah, but back in the days, people used to dribble on the field, and people think that was great, actually, didn't they?
Nobody now stand up and make no man just dribble, back.
Yeah, but you can't kick down people like back in the days. You can't kick down people like back in the days. You get yellow card and red card.
Man used to stand up and tackle, man. Man used to stand up and tackle and win ball. Man used to stand up and tackle. This thing nobody now, most people now tackle nowadays. Most people, I said, when the attacker to make a mistake, you get the ball. That's all them do. When the attacker to make a mistake, then take the ball. Joke.
Yeah, I mean, there are different ways of viewing this. I believe football is much more technical now, much more cerebral than it used to be. I think it's much more programmatic. It's much more standardized. It's much more about
the man more program.
Yeah, but before people used to, when football first started, people used to dribble on the field, beat by 6 man, but you lose the ball. The game now is about, can I retain the ball? If I have it, I can rest on offense. The defense can't get it. And if they don't get it, they can't score. That's the concept.
Yeah.
Right? So if you rush in and you're at a position and the man go around you, you put your team at risk. So I agree. At some point, you have to make a stand, right? At some point, you got to make a stand. Can't man just dribble in the field. You got to cover your gap quickly enough. Yeah.
So it's a dribble the ball and you back off in the goal.
No, I'm not saying that a lot. No. That's how Jamaica gave the goal against Trinidad. I'm saying you got to know when to go attack. You got to attack as a team defensively. You can't attack with one person defensively. They get out of position. You create mismatches. The team has to be a team defensive team, and it has to attack as a team. Unless you have a breakaway like Cephas had the last game where Trinidad attacking and leave 2 men behind. That's what happened the last game, People don't realize what happened. Cephas peeled off when they were attacking our team. People realize that?
Yeah, man. That's for sure.
In peel off, and I right back in beat, beat the right back our game, He was saying beat him, beat the right back our game. In peel off, and Burrell find him. And Burrell not get no credit for the pass. That's what I understand. Burrell gave him a brilliant pass, isolated him one-on-one. A one-on-one him having and Gray run on the outside, so they had to defend everything but Gray. So him get a one-on-one.
To be Frankie, in giving the ball, him just kick out the ball.
No, him pass the ball game.
A pass the ball game.
Pass the ball game, man.
All right, you say so.
A big man pass. Them thing pass to the normal. And Cephas goal on normal leader. Cephas goal on normal. In totally.
You see the man that nearly grasp big man.
Yeah, but the defender did a poor job though. The defender have to push him. He have to push him to the byline. When you play defense up, you don't care what the man want. You don't care what the man want do. You don't care what man. I just said yourself, say him can't go inside. You don't care one dance. If him beat him on the byline, doesn't so fine. My keeper supposed to have blocked the angle. The post will help me, the sideline will help me. Can't go inside.
But I see it. Let me tell you, Frankie. You see them defending all over the world.
That's true. That's true.
You've seen those type of defending.
Even though you know what, the man. I may keep say that, but the man have King Dong when Garcia chop King left, right. King gave him the byline, but then he come back inside, and King never keep on the byline. He shouldn't take the other chop. He might try to block it, but you have to block with a caution, you know. When you go block them shot, you have to block with caution. But it go quick, you know. It quick. We can't say anything when we're sitting in our living room tonight. Quick. That go quick. You try to block.
You give him the line, King give him the line and go down the line and think him out kick. King lift up him foot and cut it inside, you know. King turn back to do the same thing, block. You try block the shot, block the cross, you know.
Yeah.
And then cut him.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, I watch on English league, I say, brother, do 2 man him do the same thing there, you know. And when I see it, I say, watch him. But the man, when I see I play English league, a big top defender there, and look how the man do it. Two of them in do, two of them in cut it like him out kick it, and then slide, and then get up, and then cut it again and bam it to the goal. The 2-man slide and grow.
Yeah, but I think a lot, and this is what happens. If the Trinidad goal, you know Molino faked the shot, right? And Rico Henry ran past because he's going to block it. He's thinking he's so close to goal, there's no way he's going to fake that shot. I can understand that, right? Your job is to throw yourself to block it. He hesitated. Yeah, he hesitated. And so it's easy to be in our living room criticizing, but I think that was people are criticizing Rico Henry, but then I realized the man is 6 yards from the goal and he might fake a shot.
I'm on call you the night or the day after and say, I shame King shame why him fake a in.
No, but
so when I look at it and I say the man is real something else, you know. You know, see the tackle with the man. From see the man tackle the man, you know. And when the Trinidadian upon the ground, you know. Mr. King, you know, I mean, say him just him don't want to look.
So what was that a good tackle? Was that a good tackle?
Eh?
Was that a good tackle?
If it was a good tackle?
Yeah.
Not really, because you know it kind of end up 50-50 with him and because
so your boy say an Englishman would make them tackle there because they don't have the kind of commitment and heart and not play hard enough. And I said yes, an Englishman would make that tackle. You're right. It would make that tackle. I'm saying
the reason him do the tackle and I think his big station why him do it. Because what happened is Mason goal get left load the ball and make the man run through on the ball, you know. If you watch about the game and see Mason goal, that's why him get him. If you notice when him injure and ground and Mason, I think Mason and him you see him a fun him with because him low, him could have get the ball, you know. When we see the man lift the ball, I say, watch out, I see the man run on the ball. And him run, and then King run out now 50-50 and just fling him foot in the fling him foot. And from see him clash up, they know same injury. Me also wait for him to go down. I know him did not go down.
Yeah, it didn't help. It didn't help what Garcia did to him, but that didn't help. That was, but you know what? It wasn't only King alone that get enough. People talk about King, you know. But both Hayden and Lowe got put on their butts, didn't they?
Yeah, man. And man, you see, man, come across the captain, mash up, the pin up, mash up low come in and slide, and the man just drive pass it. The whole night the man walk past them, man.
He's a good player. But he hasn't scored. He didn't score though. He didn't score, which is the most important thing, right? We can't talk about all him broke him though. Still not put the ball in net up to now against Jamaica. Yeah, but he did, but it didn't count. It didn't count.
The Trinidadian ball at them when they pick up the ball and have the ball at them feet. The man who score, you know, when play, the man who score the goal, you know which part him? You know when play Frankie?
Right.
The man who score the goal for Trinidad.
When play?
You know, see, I ain't Trinidad in play now.
Yeah? He's the captain though. He came on late.
Him score Mount Pleasant with it.
Oh, okay. Play for Defense Force.
In Jamaica.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a captain for the team, but he's on the bench. He said that Trinidad, to me, people have a decent team. They just didn't produce. But anyway, I'll leave you.
They just want a striker, clinical striker. Then they have a clinical striker. I think I don't want to go.
Yeah, don't forget to come join the stream tomorrow. Don't forget to come drive the street. You got the game tomorrow?
Yeah, man.
We can't. No. That is it. People. You do people want come live. Don't come live on the channel. Man. If you hesitate, let me say, no, I got the game. It's been on the way your life are. It's obvious. Me say if you got the game and you hesitate, you can't hesitate.
No, man, you can't manage it. Have some illness, man. Put them in
That's not an excuse. Your neck hurt you, your toe hurt you, your back hurt you. All right.
You know, excuse man, Frankie, me's a man, you know. Football, one time gone every, no matter what pan and knock a stadium, there a stadium about football. Yeah, man.
Okay.
We don't left 98, me no miss no match. After 98, before 98. Yeah, man. All right, so
I'm take the last call. I'm take the last call, Fishman. We talk tomorrow. Call me tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
All right, bless. Let me take the last call.
So I'm saying one Jamaica, man.
Yeah, man. Have to be obvious. All right,
Yeah,
bless. All right, bless. World Travel, you get 5 minutes. You do this on purpose, man. On purpose, you do this. You get 5 minutes. Don't say me done, and you call at the last minute, and you know you like talk long. You can't call so late, and you know you like talk long. Yes, you see one.
No, man.
You come like a cataract. You and cataract and pasta, life you talk long. You can't help on yourself.
Just come in.
All right. So me not cussing, but I been there from about 3 hours now, almost 3 hours. Let me just say this first before we talk.
The program, maybe the students answer the program start, but
okay.
Reaching, man. Just reaching and see.
You know, but yeah, make a song for Reggae Boyz. Give me 1 second. Let me say this, people. The reason I asked about Thomas McClaren is this. I was telling my nephew that Thomas McClaren can throw the ball from half line penalty box. Would you agree with that?
That was him. That was Thomas McClaren.
He can throw it from half line penalty box to the penalty box.
Well, the thing is that me never used to watch him. Them 80s Boys Town, the 80s Boys Town team with him. You know?
Him go see down first, then him go Latimore to throw it far too, but he can throw it from half line box.
Yeah, Camperdown, Peter Cargill, them the way them call that Camperdown. Peter Cargill.
And they never win Manning Cup though. Him
them win 82, man.
They never win when Thomas play. You never win when Thomas play.
Thomas before.
You have Bailey and Thomas and that all-star team never win.
But them win 82, that match I tell you, because the youngest player on the team there, the Manning Cup team, the 82 was my brethren, Prince Topi.
Yeah, but I never about 82. But I say when Thomas play what, 77, 78? Somewhere in the south, or 79, one of them. They never win. I think that's 79. Yeah, they never win. Them lose.
All right,
go on. Your thing. It's your time.
What is your thing now with Reggae Boyz, Thomas? Because you is on the borderline, you know.
Boy, I'm on the borderline, you know. Start.
You can't
come out.
Say yes.
Me on the fence, I'm in the hurt. Me pick us to win tomorrow. No, me pick us to win tomorrow if he pick the right team.
Well, me see when you put up the press conference and him have Dixon beside him, so it look like say. And I said, well, guy, Frankie is supposed to mad with him. Say this, Dixon take interview.
No, I'm not mad. But no, me see put up people at press conference more than one time and then I start. So
no, but me about this, me about Dixon. Can we know say you have it out for Dixon, you know?
Why do you keep saying that? People. Yeah, but we're trying to say me have the Dixon. People. People.
Going after.
Wait, no, people. Me have receipts. Me have receipts.
Okay, receipts, man. Me have receipts,
No. The thing, Dixon, is this. I cannot understand how we call this for national team and we don't call Tyrese Hall. That's all my thing.
No, well, me can think about that. Maybe they might call Tyrese.
No, but me say me not against Dixon, but me have to use comparative to make my case.
No, but the whole thing is that Dixon always perform well for the Reggae Boyz, because that's what you want to say.
No, but we're not no middle and we're not call Tyrese Hall, we're not no middle. And people tell me say him one for the future. I'm scored 6 goals and 1 assist in League 2 and Dixon and none.
No, maybe they don't plan to call him after we qualify. Because I remember saying, you know.
Yeah, okay.
We are qualifying, you know. Me confident we are qualifying. We are beat this team here tomorrow and we are qualifying. And I'm going to tell you, say, some of them man who we have played a long time now got the World Cup. You understand?
Yes, no, I would agree with that. I would agree.
I just see him thing with Simoes when Simoes will come and put him team together. They must have 4 Englishmen play for we, you know.
Yeah.
And them come in at the second half of the last round, because it was a Super 6 zone, you know. 6 teams, 10 matches. And after the first 5 matches, we at the bottom of the table, 5 points. 3 teams upon 5 points still, but the 6 of them we get from Mexico put you at the bottom. And there's a Burton and Paula and Simpson come in with Robbie Earl. See, we get 4 win and a draw. 3 win and 2 draw. And qualify for the World Cup. So, and then after that, now you start more English when I come in. More English-based player, we should have said then. More English-based player.
More English-born players. More English-born players. Because sometimes people when PS England, they're not born in England.
Well, the right thing is English-born, the right thing stuff.
Yeah, English-born players. But I'm not. But people miss it before you go. People, because we have this narrative, and World Traveler is also adding to the narrative. I'm not against Dixon. I'm not against Cephas. I'm not against Whisper. I'm not against Anglin. I'm definitely not against Blake or Lowe or Nicholson. What I'm against is unfairness. What I'm against is a situation where, no, me not say the link come give my youth. Me done. Yeah, come. No, my youth. I tell you if I'm no, me know you watch me. Me not say the link come give me done. I got my bed. My old man. After 9 now, I have to go eat some food. And you know what? Me not eat no food. It's too late. But go on.
You see, clip the send come here off of YouTube. You watch it already?
Which clip? Which one?
You know, WhatsApp man is send a clip with the same 98 time when we are qualified. Well, the second time.
Oh yeah, I did watch. I did watch it. But because me not have the nostalgia that I couldn't have, because in 27 years, people, we can't have no more nostalgia. The 27 years thing about me. No. It about me. You know, time we go World Cup now. That's it. Me not watch Arsenal from 28 years ago. You know, Arsenal we win now.
No, you watch for Jamaica football.
For Jamaica football, longer than your band.
No man, you never follow man. You don't know about it, but you never follow it.
Hey, let me tell you something. Been in America a long time. I admit that. But I was in DC 90 where Burton scored a goal now. And the turnpike was full. Those of you know the turnpike is a 2-hour drive from New York to Philly, and then they drive after that. The turnpike was full of Jamaican flag going down and coming up. Yeah. I remember that day they came in by me LS 400, and first time I drive it or something there. Drive it down there. So I remember clearly.
Yeah, but that match was a hype match, you know. See?
That's when them start bring Jamaica come anywhere on the East Coast. Nowhere on the East Coast Jamaica come back.
That man, yes, me know.
We full up the stadium. Halfway line me there, we full up the stadium. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's one thing we know about America, you know. America will take a chance with any other team, but them just free them tone like when Jamaica beat them.
Yeah.
A serious thing, you know. I'm not saying the amount of times when we get a chance to beat them and the referees always make some bad call against it. Sometimes I wonder if them referee look job in America to the MLS.
Jack Drummond said, yes, Jack Drummond comment. Say if we go all and drink and less reason. Me not drink. Oh, let me drink water. See, I pay water, me drink. I pay water, me drink it. I don't drink liquor. I must be one of those only Jamaicans don't drink liquor people. Not drink liquor. Mr. Robert named Earl to play bar with me. Not drink either. And we 12 in the military together. Not drink, which is a good thing.
All right. Like me did a voice note on this conversation. Like me and you know, me talk to you about it. Because you say you have receipts about Dixon.
Me have receipts about Dixon. Me have receipts about Cephas. Me have receipts about about who else?
Trinidad. Well, not. Trinidad match in Jamaica. Or beat them 2-0.
Yeah.
The second goal that Dixon created.
Yes, to Russell. Yes.
Second, yeah. It never get the assist because it bubbled and the defender.
I think it was a pre-assist, but involving it. Yeah.
They never saw Dixon roll the ball for them and which one and beat them and them. Them same Trinidadians and me and man compare program at but the Trinidad man them big in the boss and them rough. Some like a small man like Dixon. Nah, but survive preaching because them just bounce man for the ball. But him did have beat them with that dribble pass in the stadium.
I didn't watch that game. I didn't watch two different games.
Him give Bailey the white man there a true pass. With him and the goalie alone and man take a weak shot with the goalie save it. So when people are telling me when you talk about Dixon, cut the youth some slack, man. The youth work, Reggie. The youth work and them play well. He might not get that assist and them not score as much, but him work.
No. The coach love him because he's you know when people you want vibes youth who when you go on the field you get 100% from him. Yeah.
Yes, man. The intensity raise, boss. Every time come on, the intensity raise.
Yeah, that's a fact. But some players play that way and some players don't play that way. Right? So yeah.
Well, he might always play with high intensity.
He does.
And that's what we love about him.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell you. So the stats don't normally show.
No, but me say me have receipts, people. Me have receipts. People don't understand that. Me say me have receipts. What I mean? So here's my receipt. No, here's my receipt. Here's my receipt. I'm sorry, Claudine, not come on my channel no more. But Claudine used to beat me. I have receipts from Claudine to me. I have receipts. Bleed me because I said Dixon should have played for the Antonio sometime. Me get beaten, like destroyed. People say me not about football. Me an idiot. Me dunce. See me I say? So when they come criticize me about certain players, but me always try to be fair. Me can't understand how Dixon in the national team, I'm going to get Tyrese out of one call. That don't make no sense to me.
Well, that is speed. That is speed.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean me not like Dixon. If it says something which seems critical of somebody, people say not like them. No, that don't mean that way.
No, but the whole thing is that you put him down. Yeah, you start and put him down. Yeah. All right.
Of course. Wait. People. The man have no goals and no assists. What me for use?
Talk about the impact when put in the game. That if you talk about. Talk about what he do in the game.
I didn't think he was overly impactful.
Talk about how he impact the game. That if you know.
I don't think he was overly impactful. Yes, he had a pre-assist, but I don't think he was overly impactful. There's a difference between. I don't think any Jamaica substitute have come on and be exceptional throughout these qualifiers. I can remember.
I remember some like 7 minutes and all in the games to get, And
that's true. That's true. He might get much more time now. Him start against Bermuda. He wasn't that impressive to me.
Against Bermuda, Joe can't make, man. I mean, he was impressive against Bermuda. How we are talking about, man?
He was busy as usual. He was not impressive.
Which game you watch? Which game you watch, Frankie?
What was how much goal? Wait, how much goal? Oh, wait. Since you said Dixon not playing their last.
Him get one clear.
Wait. Him get clear chance almost every game and not scoring no goal. It's a fact.
Try again. Keep trying.
But it's all about goals. Cephas played not in the last game and score and Cephas get all the praise.
Keep trying, Bridget.
No, we're not trying business. If we try tomorrow, we not score. We are going yard.
Feed him the ball, see him where Bridget.
You don't have the same. You don't have the same. You don't have the same energy for Campbell, though. You don't have the same energy for Campbell.
Listen, at least we win the match. Them. So if we have 3 love and then get 3 chances and miss, we still win the match.
Okay, all right. Different way of looking at it.
Nah, man, your stats. You see how you use stats. You use stats like our pastor use scripture to win an argument.
No.
You might try to. You might look for the scripture who suit his argument. And that's how you use stats.
Actually, I don't make the stats. The player does.
You hear me say a while ago? You use it to win an argument. That means you have to look for the negative.
No, I use the stats to. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, people. I don't understand. I'm very confused about this. Now, Jamaica team is very hard to. That's why Jamaica team is overrated, you know? And here's why it's overrated. Because most of the players now play no club football. And everywhere in the world me go, and people pick team, they might pick a bit from club football.
We can't operate like that. My James speak tell you that.
But that's but here's the no.
Have the luxury to operate like what the European.
No, we have the luxury. The players them just now play for them club team. We have the luxury. That's a luxury. That's how it go. So if the player have stats, he might get game time, but he not produce, then get game time. He not produce, don't go and assist, might play forward. So we have to tell you say.
You see what them send Dixon. I tell you see them like a low league there. You ever check the age? You ever check the age limit in them low league there?
What?
Some 30-year-old man. What bully? You can't come take my game, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You ever watch them little league there?
All right, so world traveler. Tyrese Campbell and Dixon are same age. Dixon maybe a little bit older than him. What's the excuse when he must score and Dixon not score? What's the excuse?
Listen, man.
No. Answer the yes, but we not answer the question.
I think Dixon ready for the first.
Answer the question.
I don't think Dixon ready. I never think Dixon ready for the first team.
No. You're missing my point though. Here's my point again. Because you say me I use stats for with me argument. I mean ask you a question. We don't call Tyrese, we call Dixon. You say the man them they're big and strong. So that's part of the problem. Tyrese not bigger than Dixon. Tyrese played in the same league. Tyrese probably went there after Dixon went there. Tyrese have 6 goals and 1 assist. I play for.
What I said, they never check the age limit on them lower league team.
You know what? We're not talking on Dixon tonight. We're trying about win. I hope Dixon start tomorrow and score. I hope Dixon start tomorrow and score. I hope him start tomorrow and score. We're not going to talk there. We're not going to talk. I hope Dixon start tomorrow and score. Because we can't argue with them. No upset me. We can't argue with them, world traveler. Seriously. We can't have conversation with them about certain things. Because if you don't fit for no narrative, no good. No. If you don't fit for no narrative, you no can't deal with the conversation.
But the thing is that you say stats.
Okay, you know what, people? Let's do the eye test. We can't have no eye test with some player because they not play. We can't have no eye test. But that's not the point. The point is about today. Wait, world traveler. Just talk about how the man who you want in your team or who you want to score. We don't go back but know who me not like or who me like. It no matter.
We want to see Nicholson start tomorrow.
He will start tomorrow. He will start tomorrow.
Yeah. But for the right flank, I love if Whisper or Dixon. One of them should start. We don't want to see Gray up on the right hand side because.
So you want Whisper or Dixon? Okay. You want Anglin too?
I'm not sure about Anglin.
Okay.
But me, I want to see Bobby Reed.
Surprise. Huh?
Me, I want to see Bobby Reed play 10 because at the 10 minutes, I'm good at playing.
So what you do? You bench Gray?
I tell between him and Cephas, they must have two left wing of them, Virgin.
But Cephas have a player, so I don't between him and Cephas. Cephas have a player.
Start so Booster Gray on the bench then.
Okay. All right.
I'm still not producing.
So who you play beside Aiden?
Thing you know, Farman already. Him not fit, right?
No, I'm not player.
We'll put low.
Which low?
Beside him. Hard tackler.
Low for play where? Midfield?
Yeah, man.
Make a bed.
The 2C them you use, Bridget.
I got my bed.
The 2C them you use.
Stop drink white rum. Stop drink white rum.
Yeah, joke, man. We want a hard tackler, Bridget. We want somebody who can tackle hard. See him?
Wow. You are doing so well with your locally based team, and all of a sudden you just killed it. You just killed it.
You can't want that, man.
They want to play low. People.
How much
Low had Low's career at CDM was over after the Canada game. Okay, but no, we played him against BVI there, and he was lost. And you want to put him back there? Can you never see enough?
I know him alone. Him was right in front of the two centre back. Right in front of the two centre back.
And I don't pray. I don't even pray, people. I don't pray. What is that?
When you square them, I come across him, I can hit them out. You understand? So you can go and put your little Catholic ritual where you have
a Catholic. You know some people. You know, this is somebody one time, and them sound good fair wine people. It's like go on well enough, and then just make a wrong step or just kill everything.
No matter where you are,
just kill everything.
No matter where you are, no matter where you are.
They might do all right to people because I don't think suppose him going, but you want Dixie on the right, you want Bobby at 10, and that's fear.
I want somebody who can stop the true person from coming in. Don't want me there.
I'm put on him butt like put him on him butt the other day. He made up again put on him butt. Different.
Man get a elbow boss and referee never call the phone.
No, me talk about when Levi put him on him butt. That's me talk about. Low go rushing hard. No. Low can't play CDM people. Them days they have experimented with Low, done. We not got Low enough CDM. Now, let's put him up on the board. CDM. Me try save you. Me I help you.
All right.
Me I help you.
But anything we say.
So who you put there? Who you put at the 8?
I'm not the team, I'm not telling my team.
But me put up your team, but me I try help you. Me nah put no they has no Low. Me nah do it. You can't. I know your team, but me no want to give you minus 10. You know want to give minus 10.
I'm my team that I make it still. See?
All right, you know what, people? Rate him team. You know what? Okay. You want it. Cause me I try to help you on your things. Me not try to help you. Okay. Wait. Damian Low. So what we have in the defense? So you have Bowser top, you have Cephas left, you have Reed 10, you have Dixon right, you have Low and Hayden. Who will play the 6? Low or Hayden play the 6? Or 20 play double pivot. What am I play?
Double pivot.
Okay, good. So 20 play. 2-6 we have, but I know yet. So what play defense now? What play defense?
Then I'm not choice. I'm not Pino coming a really rate.
Okay.
Much. See. King fit.
King them say King train today, so I'm probably fit.
All right. And Greg Leap on the left.
And Hope on the right.
Or number 2, regular number 2, man.
So you have Lembakis on the right.
Lembakisa.
Okay, so this is your team. Blake and Goal. So on a rate World Traveler team, people. Please be gentle. Take your time. Real world traveler team. I mean, your team is not terrible, because Bobby Reed can play the 10. And in fact, Bobby probably should play the 10 because Bobby not played it. He it. I know Bobby played.
10. That's what it's at 10 million and man. That must 10.
So can you rate his team, please? Somebody say -1, 6. I'm sure the low thing kill your team. Shaquille says 6.
Them that were minus or plus.
There's a plus. I'm glad you asked. There was a 6. No, it's not -6. Not -6. It's 6. Regular 6. You know, your team is not a bad team, people. I mean, okay, you know what? People, I do one thing. I try help him now. Somebody says 7. I try help him. I try do this. I try experiment, right? I try experiment for your team, even though it may not be the right thing. I put K-Rai, and so people give me the score for this. I put K-Rai right low there. What's the difference in this team? Tell me what you rate the team. I'm still 6 we get out 4 if it's worse. So I replace Low with K-Rai. You know what? I didn't put Low where King is.
I replace Low. Put Frey there then. Put Frey.
Oh, Frey here. Okay, Frey here instead of Anderson. Okay. I don't like Frey. Frey never looked good the last time. But anyway. So that's the team with Frey there. What the team now? Let me put Anderson. I think people prefer Anderson and Frey. But anyway.
But me put Frey on the right side.
Okay. So we have Frey right, Aiden left. So what do you think about this team? Says King is available. Let's say King is available. We don't know if he's available because the coach didn't say. We don't know if he's available. Yeah. And Low may also may not be available because Low got injured. There was a really bad tackle on Low, even though he played on. So this is a new team, people. We have saved him with taking out low foot now. So we say 7, 6. Let me see what. Some people prefer Frey at right back at the same time for Inter Miami, but
that's what I'm put him on the right side.
No, Kerbar, I know why you want to replace with. Okay, someone Blue says 5, Ronaldo Edwards says 8, J. Cool says 6. People think it's a little bit defensive to go this team trying to win at home, but hey. It's not a terrible team. I probably wouldn't put Frey in the middle, to be honest.
Because if Palmer was available, I put Palmer there.
You put Palmer in the 10 actually.
Yeah, if Palmer was available.
KP says 9. Did you get that 9 there? It's not the worst team, except I wouldn't put Frey. I wouldn't put Frey there. So know, never like Frey against Curaçao in the middle. I thought it was all over the place.
Them talk it, you know. When them reach Miami, them ask me about it. Them say, boy, him never feel good about the first match. Because him never play well. Him say,
okay.
Yeah, him talk it.
Well, that means because he wants to do better, he's going to change. Somebody said they would change. They would change.
My play the great may say him want to go World Cup, so everybody can lift them game and stop talking about crowd support.
I don't think there's a lot of. I don't think you'll get a. Look, I think the Bobby Reed in 10 is not the worst idea, to be honest. I think Cephas and Nicholson. Here's the challenge for the team: the right wing position, the left inside midfield position, the 10 position. Those are all unknown to me. I think the defense picks itself.
Right now?
I would play Campbell. I'll play Campbell.
Campbell was a left winger, naturally a left winger.
I know. But Dixon, to me, I think Campbell offers more than Dixon.
They'll go with Whisper.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. But I don't think he's going to start with. He's not going to start Whisper, though. He's not going to start Whisper. He's not playing, but he's not going to start him. He's not playing, but he's not going to start him.
Yeah, man. But start playing man in a natural position, man.
I know, but you know what? Campbell's been playing centre forward of late, you know. He played the last 2 or 3 games centre forward.
I can tell this for Russell. You know, Mr. Russell, if you ever use him, a false 9. What do you think about that?
No. We have too much 9s to use him as false 9. We have too much.
No, when I say false 9, a false 9.
I know, but if you're false 9, you play a double. You play a 2 forward then. Cause you're a regular 9 there, so you play a 2 forward. You play a 10 9 and a half. No, false 9 means that somebody playing a centre forward spot who's not a centre forward.
Exactly, and that is.
But we say we have Nicholson and we have Kadamarty, we have Warner Brown. We can't put him there.
I'm not talking about this game, you know.
Okay. Yeah, him kind of slow though, lad.
That's what I'm saying. Him can't run.
What about him feel if he can't run?
So no, well, him can hold the ball. Him can hold the ball and him can wait for the cross them, and him can and then shoot.
He's good in the air. That's the thing, you know. He's very good in the air. In fact, probably excellent in the air. Excellent.
Exactly.
But there's the rest of the game to play. That's the problem, you know. Yeah, the ball for the grog enough.
That's why I put him on.
By the time he bend on the ball past him. It's
just that when you get the ball out to him, the feel of the hurry and reach up to him quick enough. Same can shot pass.
Yeah, anyway, make up my bed. World Cup, make up my bed. Tomorrow, Colin. Tomorrow, may I come in before 7 o'clock, people. Long day tomorrow?
You owe me bunks now with my team at stadium. We reach here from 4 o'clock. I would write a gate 3.
Okay.
Chung fly and some juice I drink.
Oh Lord have mercy. We don't need to drink too much.
No, we're not drinking for junk, man.
Okay.
That about big man, big businessman. You understand? As a crook. Then 6 o'clock now, game starts 7, we're going 6 o'clock. And after the match, go back at the same spot, gate 3 so I'm going to drink some more juice until the car park.
Really? Last time we go stadium? Last time we go stadium, we don't see nobody around the stadium when the game done. Me and CC come out late because our press conference, the place empty. In fact, it was very uncomfortable because CC around. The place empty. Wait. Are we parking around? I'm supposed to media area come like a bush. You never talk about the media area, come bush parking there. It wasn't.
I'm not in the car park, you know. You know why in the car park?
No, it wasn't the car park. If you go around, we need the Mountain View side. On the other side, if you go to Mountain View, over the park.
There's so much for politicians and.
Over the park. Yeah.
We know park. You can't call it PIP parking.
Okay.
We not go around this one. You park right at gate 3.
Yeah. No, but we don't see nobody. We walk on the stadium because we come from the front, you know. When we enter, we're in a grandstand, we come to the grandstand area and walk around, and I see nobody. We were there late in the car. We waited until the players went on the bus, which I get interviews, but we never really see nobody. It's dark. Yeah, dark. But anyway, thanks for the call, sir. Appreciate you as usual. Bless up. Tomorrow.
All right, yeah, man.
Call him from the game tomorrow, man. Call him from the game tomorrow. You got the game, right?
Not that game, yeah.
You go bleachers at grandstand.
Bleachers with them, man. With the right bleachers. Or this the vibe there.
No, vibes in the grandstand too. Trust me, no idea. Vibes in the grandstand. No. But call him tomorrow. Call him tomorrow from the game, man. Call him tomorrow from the game. You take some call before the game starts. Bless up.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the call.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
All right, cool.
All right, people. Have a wonderful night. And we will talk tomorrow. Please join me tomorrow. We're gonna be here before 7. Hopefully by 7. Please don't get drunk if you're going to the game tomorrow, people. We want you to be well ready to cheer. Tomorrow we have the vibes tomorrow. By the way, don't come in on negativity tomorrow. No negativity, including the host, by the way. We are focused on win tomorrow. It's all about tomorrow. It's all about the players. It's all about the management. It's all about the coaches. Support them. Give them all you can give them. Yeah, the man say gates open at 5 tomorrow. Now full up the stadium. Make Curaçao feel uncomfortable. Hey, JFF, sell some tickets for the cycle track too. We don't mean so we make them feel come in a bad way, you know. Make them feel the vibes, make them feel the pressure, make them feel the camaraderie, the togetherness, make them feel say, boy, you know what? We're not in a losing thing tomorrow. But the players them feel say, you know what? We have them back and produce. I mean the ref them know say we mean business. All right, people. So bless up. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Before you leave, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, on my website, please do so. And have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow, people, bless up. Looking forward to it. Peace out. Have a good night. Frankie Life is the best to be now. For the best sports talk and it's free, yo. Frankie Life will be your guiding light by keeping you informed both day and night. Frankie Life, tell them. Frankie Life, heed them. Frankie Life, want them. Cranky live. From the course to the field, we'll never lose because Cranky has the hottest news. With expert analysis, we break it down. Our in-depth coverage is best in town. Cranky live. Feel them. Cranky live. Heed them. Cranky live. Want them. Cranky live. Cranky live where the sports is spicy and where we keep the discussion lively. Cranky live. Get to know the name because Cranky analysis is never lame. Cranky live. Give me my Cranky live. I want my Cranky live. Must have my Cranky live. Whether it's football or track and field, you know Cranky is at the wheel. So join the journey through victory and defeat and subscribe and don't miss a beat of Cranky live. Tell them, Cranky live. Heed them, Cranky live. Want them, Cranky live. If you're from England or USA, from Kingston or Bombay, from Kenya or Canada, Lagos or Havana, visit Cranky live. Tune into Cranky live. Like up Cranky live. Subscribe to Cranky live. Cranky live. Coming to you on weekdays. Cranky live sometimes on Sundays. Pull up a chair and take a seat because Cranky will always bring the heat. Cranky live. Me say fi tell them Cranky live. Me say fi heed them Cranky live. On them Cranky live. Cranky live will be around. Cranky live is the best in town. Me say fi eat them. Me say fi want them. Me say fi eat them. Want them, eat them, want them. Cranky live. Cranky live. Eat them, want them, eat them, want them. Cranky live. Cranky live. Eat them, want them, eat them, want them, eat them, want them. Cranky live. Cranky live. Cranky. Heed them, want them, heed them, want them, heed, want, heed them.